Don't make me laugh and put me in a great mood.
Hello, my favorite people in the whole wide world.
Good morning, everybody.
Champions, baby.
Let's go.
Whoa, Sweet David Steak, did you see that?
What's up, Klein and Ally Show?
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning. Viva Klein and Ally Show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Sometimes
no, man.
Get out of bed, got sleep in my eyes, clouds in my head. I need a shot of something to make my motor go. Yes, I do. So I turn on the Klein and Ally Show.
Test, test, test.
Give me some Klein and Ally Show.
Butt plug.
Give me some Klein and Ally Show.
You're being a little prissy bitch.
Get your motor running with the Klein and Ally Show.
Operazione Dynamite.
I said, get your motor running with the Klein and Ally Show.
Woman issues.
Klein-Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Yeah, good morning. The slog towards 2026 continues with your friends and or new friends with benefits in the morning. Klein-Ally Show on KROQ. I'm Klein, that's Ally.
Good morning.
There he is, back at it again, the audio sniper. We missed him.
Hey.
DJ Omar Khan.
What's up?
A lot of people.
Should we play some of Jake's intros that he made
no,
while
we should
Omar was
not.
gone?
They were terrible.
Hits? You mean the hits?
A lot of people said that Omar just received the ultimate job security every time Jake attempted to put together an intro for a segment we did last week. They were bad, and then even more bad.
Cat Math was pretty good.
Cat Math was
Is that your favorite? Is that your GOAT from the last week?
No,
I actually heard that
Bark for
one.
Me.
That wasn't too bad.
Cat Math was his best one, but I really had to kind of map it out for him almost. Right?
Really?
Ally. Yeah, Ally, right? I mean, I did give him pretty much.
How do you map that out? All you said is cat math or something and put some meows in the back.
I think that's literally what Klein said.
Tell me crap.
I scripted the whole thing. I said the saddest mouth. I wrote the script.
Made that up, you dick.
Ally, you were right here. I said to him exactly what we needed. I said, this is how it has to go in this order.
And I think you even said cat math.
And I said, cat math. I even did it.
He said, pew, pew, pew.
No, I did not say that part. Sucks. Anyway, we got lots to get to today. Let's not focus on us. The reason we're here is for you, the people.
Good morning, Klein and Ally. My name is Alex. It's my birthday today. I just turned 27, and I just wanted to say thank you all for bringing the laughs and the joy all year long. I've been listening to y'all for about 2 years, and it's honestly been one of the best discoveries I've ever made.
Never heard a guy say nicer things and sound more depressed.
God, he's like, I'm so happy. Like, you sound
I
terrible.
think he's ready to end it.
That's a
dude.
He's going to be in the
This is
27
what he
club.
has.
That's a 2-year slugger right there. 2-year slugger. Welcome to 27. Thanks for starting your birthday with us.
Turning on the KROQ ended up introducing me to all of you and to so many absolutely amazing moments. So I just want to say thank you. Hope you're all having a very Merry Christmas season. I know you're still in the year, but just thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you.
You're very welcome. And thank you. Happy birthday. We don't do birthday shout-outs. Good morning, One-Armed Gary. First caller out of the gate at 800-520-1067. The future One-Eye Gary. Good morning.
Hi, this is Gary. I want my band to play at the next KROQ venue.
Gary, I thought everyone in your band died.
No, yeah, everyone's dead, but I got a new band, and it's coming back.
Who would agree to that?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you want to be in my new band? All the other ones died. Oh, sure.
Gary, I'm glad you're on the phone now. There's a lot of comments on the GOAT line about this eye surgery you have to do, or that you're refusing to do, and that's why you're going to lose your vision in one of your eyes, including this person.
One-Armed Gary's a freaking wussy. I had the same eye surgery. It's called a pterygium, and it is. I'm sorry, One-Armed Gary, but it's not too bad. They sedate you slightly. They relax you. Laughing gas situation or something like that. He'll love it, and it'll be fine. And then he'll have the eye patch for a while. So, just saying.
As long as he gets the eye patch. I don't care if he does the surgery or doesn't. I just want him to have the eye patch. That's the coolest part.
Natural or artificial?
I like the skin eye patch that he's growing on his eye, and then the real one, the fake one would be nice too.
It kind of amazes me that this many people are able to contribute and say, I have had this same weird eye growth surgery.
Oh, yeah. There's like a ton of these, by the way. Most of these I haven't even played yet, Allie. There's probably 50 messages about people that have either had Gary's surgery.
I had an eye growth as well.
We have a lot of disgusting listeners, clearly. Everyone is gross.
Oh, the pirate surgery. I had it.
Gary, have you thought about it any more since we chatted with you last week? Because people are concerned that you really are going to make a stupid mistake if you don't get this thing cut off your eyeball.
Right, but I mean, come on. I mean, I got to be awake the whole time.
Yeah, no, I know, but a lot of people are saying it's not that big of a deal. They did it, and they said...
And I don't know how awake you are in regular life anyway.
Right. It's a good point.
You're kind of in a twilight, a perpetual twilight.
You got a point.
Yeah, so just get the stupid surgery and move on. And we'll see you on... I don't think we can make your band... I don't think we have time to have your band play.
Well, maybe. Let's see. Let's give him a quick audition. I want you on the fly to write a song quickly about your eye surgery.
Go ahead, Gary, go.
Okay. My eye's getting out, my eye's coming out, I can't get it on, I'm going to get it out, my eye coming out!
Hey guys, sweet divots. My name's Chris, calling from Long Beach. Just listening to the podcast, and One-Armed Gary getting a little worried about getting that thing cut off his eye while still being awake. And I just wanted to say that I actually got surgery on my lung. They stuck a needle right through my chest and into my lung for a biopsy, and I had to be awake for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't...
This guy had to get vampire, dude. He got a needle through his heart. And lung, whatever he said, doesn't matter. He didn't get to sleep.
Was it John Travolta, like a Pulp Fiction style?
Yeah, he didn't get to sleep for that. He stayed awake the whole time, Gary, and he's no pussy, this guy.
In my right mind, understand how that would be an okay thing, but the drugs they give you are amazing. I was literally like chilling, looking at the needle sticking out of my chest. No care in the world, chatting up the doctors for like 2 hours. So if you needed to be awake, you can do it. It's an easy process, and it's probably the easiest surgery I had, even though it sounds gnarly. So, Gary, you got this, buddy. All right, take it easy, y'all. Looking forward to the show in the morning. Bye.
All right, so anyway, Gary, a lot of love for you on the goat line. So you should go do the surgery, okay?
That's cool. I should just do it just because of that, huh?
Yeah, just for the drugs, you should do it. Forget about the
All right, Gary, as we say bye, can you sing a song about Klein and Ally, please?
Yeah. Klein and Ally show. I can't even believe the Klein and Ally show. Ally knows the news. She might not be able to tie her shoes, but Ally knows the news.
Okay.
That's good.
Sounds a lot like the eye patch one.
That's very similar. Very similar.
Totally different. This is good stuff.
I hate to cut him off with this band that's not nearly as good, but it's the Foo Fighters on KROQ.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Foo Fighters.
That's right. A lot of people were very excited yesterday. Stood in that long-ass line, noon, at the Forum to get tickets for that Foo Fighters show that was announced. Charity show will be happening on Dave Grohl's birthday, January 14th. And you had to be in line in person to get those tickets. And I saw that line wrapping around the Forum parking lot. And people were very excited when they got into that show.
Did you see people with items, or was it just
I
wallets?
saw
Because I think
they-
there was a thing that said you could also bring items if you don't have money, and I was like, "Ooh, who's going to do that?"
I think there was like a suggested donations for the tickets, and you could only get up to 4 tickets. And then, of course, you had to promise to do some good, and it's all part of, the Foo Fighters doing some good for the community. But we'll get you into the Forum all morning long. 9 and 10, we get you on the floor, and then we also hook you up with some VIP access before then as well.
Klein, I want to give you the opportunity to win your way in. If you would like to make an apology to me, I'll give you the opportunity to do so.
I'm trying to think what it is that I said you would do. Was I wrong about something?
Well, you were poo-pooing something, and everyone was criticizing you, and now I want you to have the opportunity to win your way back into the experience that I was able to
Wait a minute.
grab on Friday at noon.
Is this about that stick shift car you're driving in Europe?
No.
Okay, because I still think that's a terrible idea and you're probably going to die.
I'm still, but there were a few people that DM'd me about that and said, Allie, you'll be fine, and kind of gave me some kind of tips on how to. I'm losing confidence that I'll be able to do that.
Did you officially get the tickets to the Savannah Bananas?
Congratulations.
No
You've
way.
got your hands on something truly special. Real, certified, verified, authentic, 100% FDA approved banana ball tickets.
Wow. That is amazing.
What's the date?
March 28th of next year in Anaheim, and I was only able to purchase a max of 5 tickets, meaning someone's out.
And I'm in, because I was the one that turned you on to this. And I was always like, I had your back.
Well, hold on. Omar hates baseball the most.
No. I hate baseball, but not this type of baseball. This type of baseball is entertaining. They have like trampolines out there. They have guys on stilts. They're doing backflips and catching pop flies. These guys are amazing.
Listen, if we have to decide who's out, who's really out.
Listen to my excitement, dude.
I vote Allie's out. I'll tell you why.
Who got them?
I know you got them. Thank you. We appreciate it. But I think that you are the one that we have to eliminate for a lot of reasons. Vanessa.
What are your reasons?
Vanessa will probably get balls thrown at her because she's a child. So the players love to throw the balls at her. Got to have her there. Also, she's a great person to sit behind.
Johnny's tall and can probably catch a foul ball, so he would be involved in the game.
Yeah, Johnny's good, athletic stuff.
He would definitely make it on the Jumbotron.
Jake's one of those guys that you always see like loading up on beers. He'll make sure everyone has beers the whole time.
Plus, if we leave him out, we will never hear the end of it.
Right. Yeah. And Omar, of course, did turn us on, and I should go because I want to go.
I don't think that's a great reason.
So
because
you're out.
I got the email saying I was placed on the standby list, and you crapped all over me saying this is not news. Who gives a crap? Yeah, you got an email, big deal. And I explained to you that getting the standby email is a big step in the right direction, and it means I was definitely in the running to get some tickets.
Until I said that on the air, I didn't understand because I've been on a lot of standby lists for things, and nothing's ever come of it. I didn't realize till I saw
You've been standing by for all kinds of things.
My whole life has been on the standby list. I got a bunch of people that texted after that and left messages, and they said it's actually a big deal, specifically with Savannah Bananas, to even get into that zone. I thought that meant still you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting a ticket.
I think maybe it's true because, and then people were calling in on the goat line saying if I get the tickets that Klein should be out because he wasn't excited and he was crapping on it.
I know. I heard the messages. Thank you, but they only wanted it selfishly so they could go. They're like, I'll take Klein's spot. He doesn't even appreciate it. I appreciate. Now it's a real present. Allie, do you know how many times you've given me quote the concept of a present before, but without a present?
Oh, your concept of a present this year is already on its way from China.
Oh,
It's going to
great.
be here,
this
I
is my
think,
point.
today.
Allie almost gave me an NFT one year when NFTs were
I
big.
did give you an
And
NFT.
she showed
It's
me-
going to be worth a lot of money
She
someday.
showed me a picture of it on her phone. I still don't have the stupid thing, and now it doesn't matter anyway. There's no value. So
It's the thought that counts. It's the little picture. What is it? It's a card, right?
Great. It's a stupid Queen of Hearts
it was
playing
a playing
card.
card. Yes.
Yeah,
And
great.
it was the thought that counted,
So-
and I kind of thought about it.
I am. If you really did get these legitimate tickets,
I did.
Savannah,
I got
do you
'em.
know where your seats are?
It doesn't tell you. It just says you have 5 tickets,
And that's March of this year, like the 2026. Oh, it's coming up soon.
on Saturday, March 28th.
awesome.
Mhm. I was like, oh my God, I got the email. I'm so glad I was checking my email at that time
I would
because
like to go.
I needed to immediately click on it, takes me to the next thing, and it's like, tickets are low. And I was like, boom, got the most amount I could. And cheap tickets, Klein, $40 a pop.
Yeah, because they want to make it all family
Yeah, it's
friendly,
amazing.
family fun. So you bought
All it did was say, I'm going. It
you bought
didn't say
5
where.
tickets for $40 a ticket.
Yeah. You can't pick seats. You just say max 5 and check out.
What-
Simple
What day of the
experience.
week is that?
That's a Saturday.
I'd like to go.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Jake, do you even care about going?
Yeah, I care about going.
Vanessa, do you care?
Does anyone not care about
I really thought about it. I feel like you all care. I care the least. I would rather all of you have so much fun.
All right, Vanessa's definitely in.
Vanessa
No, I'm
has to
definitely
go.
out.
We have to let Vanessa sit with seats on either side of her, buffers.
I feel like Johnny would want to go. Jake wants to go. All of you want to go. If you take
We have
me
enough.
to the World Cup,
But
that's where I
Vanessa,
wanna go.
listen. All the torturous, dumb things Klein has said to you behind the scenes, you should go just to burn Klein. Take his ticket.
Yes.
Torturous things behind the scenes. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
You yell at this poor girl all the
Vanessa.
time.
This man is a monster.
Vanessa, who's nicer to you behind the scenes than me? No one.
He doesn't deserve to be a baller, a banana baller.
Yeah, I'm nicest.
Yeah, you
if
forced-
Vanessa says to go, I'm not in it either.
You forced Jake to hug you behind the scenes. That is what we call sexual harassment.
You know what we could try, though, guys, is that we could all go and Vanessa could be our lap infant.
Oh, yeah.
We could do that.
If we carry her on
Just
the
get a
baby
stroller.
Bjorn, we'll baby Bjorn her in.
Yeah.
It's great. Jake loves
And
the
then we
dog.
could be the guy holding the beer and catching the ball with the baby.
Vanessa, great. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm excited.
I'm maybe excited, maybe not. I don't know how to feel just yet. If you'd like an easy $100 of Allie's money to kick off this week and help cover some of your holiday spending, give us a call now. We got 5 questions about the news. 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. Whoever does best, or at least whoever gets through and sounds the most clear on the phone, will get a chance to battle Allie for her money, and we'll do that next.
There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025. Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com. Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center and Para Los Ninos. From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
On Allie Show. We got the $100 of Allie's money up for grabs now. Then next hour, we prove that being a least important person, an LIP in life, could turn you into a VIP at least this Saturday at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. Anything that makes you a least important person, even if it's a relative forgetting your name or never having a parking spot at the place you work because they're all full and all the good spots go to the, quote, doctors. And then all the visitor spots get taken, so then you have to park on the street and walk and hope you don't get towed.
If they're doctors, they should be able to walk farther.
That's how I feel. They're the ones that should be listening to their own advice. Regardless, we will celebrate you being a least important person in life by giving you VIP treatment at this Saturday's KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas. Right now, though, it's Ally's money up for grabs. You can win $100 of easy money, and there's all sorts of theme songs waiting on the GOAT line to celebrate you and the big revelation we learned about you on Friday in the Box of Shame. And that is.
I thought we weren't supposed to talk about this anymore.
Well, Omar wasn't here,
Isn't that the point of doing Box of Shame? Is that it's over, and once you release it off your chest, you don't talk about it?
Ally is now the driving Box of Shame because she takes care of business on herself on the 101, and now it's inspired so many songs.
She's bored and wants some fun. Pleasures herself driving down the 101. Ally Johnson. Here she comes.
Here she comes.
Okay.
Down the 101.
Now, were you in traffic or was traffic flowing?
Traffic was flowing.
Whoa, and so were you.
was she.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a lot of flowing. And by the way, there's just no shortage of, we don't have time to get into all these now, Ally, but there's a lot of women that have called to defend you. And they have said that what you admitted to doing is something that many, many, many people do on a regular basis.
Can I have one follow-up question?
Okay.
When you are doing that, who are you thinking about? Or what are you
I didn't have to think about anything.
What?
Nope.
What are you talking about?
Well, I think it's probably some of the hormones that I'm on.
Oh, you're on the T.
Yeah,
oh
she's on
man,
the T.
yes, and it
Dude.
I
She's all
like
jacked
rubbed up
up
against it. And I was like, "What? Okay, this has to happen right now." And then,
Whoa.
yeah, it was crazy. But I think part of the excitement was the fact that I was driving at a high distance, and then I was also having to pay attention to the car in front of me. I think I went into another lane at one point. Can't
Holy
really remember,
crap,
but it was all
dude.
very fast.
Ally's
And
all
This is not good.
No, she's very.
My distracted driving is getting much worse.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's why men are harder to insure than women. Because
Were you
of our
watching
distracted
like
driving.
anything on your phone as well?
No, she's just
No,
in her
didn't
own
need
brain.
anything.
She's all
Wow.
jacked up on the T, dude.
No time for the jibber jabber.
That's the T. Ally's on the T. Big time. So it's very exciting. And,
What
and
he
I,
said.
And I will play some of these messages later, but a lot of other women have left messages on the GOAT line claiming that you, Ally, are actually doing exactly what they do in traffic as well.
Look, it happened, and I was like, that is so shameful and embarrassing, and I never want anyone to know. So I guess I must write it down for a submission to the Box of Shame. And then when it got picked right away, I was like, damn, that is my luck. But if it helps other people to know that they're not alone, I guess if I'm going to stand for a cause,
Let this be your new
let
cause.
this be the cause.
Yeah, that free air for tires thing really didn't have as many legs. But
Hey, Klein. Hey, Ally. Hey, everybody. Ally, just wanted to let you know, when I heard your Box of Shame confession, I immediately was like, yes. Okay, you are
I was
not
like, yes,
alone.
yes,
As you've
yes,
already heard,
yes.
many women do this. I do this. I do this fairly regularly.
Wow.
It's not a big deal. I can do it at a stoplight, in moving traffic, on the highway, in city traffic. There's not a lot of...
no wonder our insurance rates are skyrocketing now.
I
Everyone's
wonder
just
if
doing
this
everywhere.
is the reason the lady drivers aren't so good, and they just refuse to talk about it because it's a little embarrassing.
And
they
no wonder
don't
we're just
wanna-
hitting curbs
They-
left and right.
Yeah.
They'd rather just the stereotype that they're all bad
Yes.
drivers.
Yeah.
Than admitting
Oopsie.
that they're all just self-pleasuring running into mailboxes all the time.
Man.
touching that goes on. There's a process that doesn't even require under the clothes touching. It's cool. It's amazing. I say lean into it. Just lean into it. Don't
Oh,
be
I did.
ashamed. It's all right.
This is going to be Ally's
I
thing
leaned and
now.
grinded all
Yep.
into it.
All right, well, there you go. A lot of love for Ally based
And
on
Did you
her...
have to change when you got home?
No.
No, she doesn't
Nothing
change.
like that.
Probably
I
wearing
don't
the same-
change.
probably still
I
wearing
don't
the
even
same
change
thing
after
now.
I work out.
All right, let's go ahead and give away some of your money now. Ally's clearly distracted while driving and possibly distracted when it comes to putting together the ADD News. We go to Inglewood and we say good morning to Gabriel. Good morning, Gabriel.
Good morning, Klein.
Ally's going to leave the KROQ studios. Try to not touch yourself while you walk out of here. And
I'll
we'll
try,
got
but you never know.
5 questions about things happening
Vanessa, watch out.
in the news. And if you get these questions right, or at least do better than Ally, she will give you $100 of her money, which she will need to cover some of her future legal problems and speeding tickets. And here we go.
Ally knows the news.
All right, 4 new NFL teams were officially eliminated from any postseason play as of yesterday. Name one of those teams that has now been eliminated from any NFL playoff action.
Cincinnati Bengals.
We go to question number 2. The Oxford English Dictionary has their word of the year. They've just released it. It's actually 2 words. What is it?
6'7".
6'7". All right, interesting. Good guess. We go to question number 3.
Actually, can I switch it?
Oh, go ahead.
Can I say rage bait?
All right, you can go with rage bait. That's fine. I think 6'7" was a good guess, but I will write down rage bait. We go to question number 3. This movie has just announced it will be returning to theaters in the year 2027 to celebrate its 50th anniversary. Which movie? Need an answer quick. 3.
Casablanca.
2. What'd you say? Casablanca. Go to question number 4. Nominees were announced this morning for what award show?
Ooh, that I don't know. Let's say
3, 2.
Country music television.
Country music television. All right. And finally, question number 5. This chain/big box store has abruptly closed all of its Southern California locations with no warnings. Just all closed. What store is shut down? All SoCal locations.
Not exactly sure. I would say
time is up. This guy, I think, is self-pleasuring while driving. That's okay. I get it. It's very distracting. Send Allie back in. We'll score it together. See how you did. That's Allie battling Gabe in Inglewood this morning. If you'd like a chance tomorrow right around this time, all you got to do is call, study up on the news, and maybe you win Allie's money. All right, Allie, here we go. Question 1.
All right, ready?
4 new NFL teams were eliminated from any sort of postseason play after losing this weekend in NFL football or this week.
God,
Name one of those teams that has now also been eliminated from the playoffs.
God, who did the Steelers play? I can't remember. Is Kansas City out?
Kansas City has a slim road to continue their season, but they are not out yet. I cannot accept that as the
Who
right
did they
answer.
play?
He also guessed. He had a guess as well, the Bengals. And the Bengals, I believe, are still actually in it as well. I would have accepted, as of yesterday, Washington, Atlanta, and, of course, no shocker here, Jets or Browns. The Jets and the Browns aren't going to the playoffs. Let's all act surprised about that for a moment.
I thought the Jets were already out.
Well, now, the weekend before was the Giants and the Raiders and the Saints and everything, but as of yesterday, so now you start losing. Now all these teams just start getting sliced.
I'm sorry about your Commanders.
That's all right. They
scored 0 points.
They looked great week 1. All right, we go to your next question, 0-0 after 1. Oxford English Dictionary has just released their word of the year, and it's actually 2 words. What is it?
Oh, man, I think I saw this, too. Is it rage bait?
He said rage bait as well, and that is correct. Both of you are on the board. He had originally said 6'7", but asked to change his answer.
We'll have to change clickbait to rage bait.
We're going to have to change and do a whole different segment on the show called Rage Bait. We go to question number 3 right now. It is tied up as we go to question 3. This movie has just announced it will be returning to theaters in 2027 to celebrate its 50th anniversary.
Star Wars.
He said Casablanca. And
that would be, I think, older than 50 years.
I was actually surprised that the original Star Wars, I guess that came out in the late 70s. Yep. So that is the correct answer. Original Star Wars back in theaters. And I think I learned that my parents went on one of their first dates to that movie, I want to say.
Aww.
And I think there was some hand action that happened in the theater.
Ew.
I got to look into that.
Well, good for them, actually.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, dude.
They should
he brought out his...
Yeah, that's why he made that noise the whole time.
Are they going to go again for their 50th anniversary?
I think they probably should.
Do a little hand action?
We go to question number 4. Allie's up now by 1. We go to question number 4. Allie.
Yeah?
This award show has just announced its nominees as of this morning.
Golden Globes.
All right, he said the Country Television Awards or something, and he was wrong. Allie's correct. It's the Golden Globes.
Country Television Awards?
He was having a lot of trouble. Gabe started strong, and then he slowly declined from there.
Number 1, rodeo. You won.
We go to question number 5, and I don't think that even matters at this point, but this chain/big box store has abruptly closed all of its SoCal locations with no warning, apparently to the workers either. They just shut down, locked the doors, and that's it.
Pack and Save?
Pack and Save.
What the hell's a pack and save?
I don't know. I think Allie made that up.
Yeah, what?
Howard's Appliances.
Oh.
That had a bunch of locations. That's a big news story,
Sorry
apparently.
about that.
Well, Gabriel, you win nothing. And what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ?
My name is Gabriel from Inglewood, and Ally knows her news.
Yeah, but tomorrow, that'll be your chance to win some money. So get ready to listen and win. That'll be happening. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Lots to give you this morning. As we mentioned, we will hook many of you up with tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. It's your last week to win them because that show's happening on Saturday. And everyone who wins tickets this week, I believe, will be on the floor. Plus, we have some bonus VIP tickets as well. So you get all that fun stuff. The Forum Club, food, drink, all that other good stuff as well. Candy bar, giant-themed cake. Oh, it'll all be yours.
You can see us drunk.
We also will be doing our KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas broadcast from the San Bernardino International Airport stage, which is right there during the Amazon pre-party that is happening. And we'll
How many sponsors do we have?
I'm not done, Omar. Don't stop me.
Okay.
Which will be streaming live.
Don't stop me. I'm going to lose track.
I'm going to lose track of this. Hold on. Which will be streaming live on YouTube as well.
Oh, man.
As Allie will be wearing her Men's Warehouse suit.
Inside of a giant tire.
So get ready.
Uncle Scott is working overtime
He is. He's
over there.
working it.
For that. Let me just say, hold on, there's a few more things I'm supposed to mention here.
And you can get a smoke flower Ruka beater just by signing
Just by signing up.
participating.
That's right. Clausen Pickles. Supposed to mention that as well. All right.
Just mention Clausen Pickles.
They said work it in organically. I don't know how to do that, so I'll just mention Clausen Pickles. Anyway, come watch us sell out live and in the flesh. We'll be there. There's a lot of details I just gave you, and I don't even know
Will
how.
Sweet James be there?
Sweet James will be there, yes. as well.
I think Sweet James Santa Claus is there.
Yeah, Sweet James Santa Claus will be there. So, anyway, that's a lot to keep track of, but it's going to be a great time.
And prize picks.
That's right. Thank you. Let's get into the things that happened this weekend on the field that you may not have paid much attention to because they never get the glory of the highlights or the best plays or the best receptions. But in Allie's world, there's nothing better than Gay Sports highlights. So she puts these together every week.
Brought to you by Valvoline.
And here we go.
Here are the Gayest Sports highlights from the week.
Johnson again with a big hole, and he stumbles and loses his footing. The snow tackles Ty Johnson.
Somehow Mims was able to stay up. A Houdini act. Between quarters, they came out with the blowers. A
Yeah, it looks like that right toe is still kicking up.
Kareem Hudson's a little body surfing going on. Throwing on the run into traffic and jams it in there.
Pulling around, a little bit of penetration. Routledge right there on Sam Williams.
Oh, a flag comes out. What a silly play.
Pressure fires, and that's going to be hauled in. And that is Flournoy, who is having a coming-of-age night.
A lot of times it comes down, like I said, one guy's going to make it, one guy's not going to make it. Today was the Packers' day.
Is in! Going in backwards from an guy for two, and the Bears are right back in it.
Josh Allen looking for the knockout blow. High steps his way to it. Josh Allen put him on his back today.
These have been the gayest sports highlights from this week.
Vanessa, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, that is pretty intense right there. Yeah, blowers, yeah, Packers.
The knockout blow, the blowers.
Silly
a lot of
plays. I mean, really, that is
a silly goose play.
I think a lot of these announcers now are catching wind of what you've got going on here, and they are attempting to make their way into Allie's the gayest clips of the week.
Yeah, I just like when it gets more creative, you know.
Got to take a super quick break, back with your ADD news, and then we prove that you will deserve VIP treatment this weekend at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, and you'll win your way in by proving to us that you in life are an LIP, a least important person. That all changes after this.
Klein, Ally Show. The world famous KROQ. KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Ally Show. We'll get into a brand new hour after this news, and that will be an hour complete with your VIP access. You get all the good stuff at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas happening on this Saturday. But before we do any of that, how about this?
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, the Golden Globe nominees are here. One Battle After Another is the most nominated film. That's the one with Paul Thomas Anderson directing and Leonardo DiCaprio starring, along with Sean Penn and others. They have 9 nominees. White Lotus was the most nominated show, 6 nominations for them, and K-pop Demon Hunt.
Overrated.
I know, but I'm going to keep watching it.
Which season was this one? The incest one? The brother incest one?
I think it has to be. Season.
Remember, it was so slow, so...
Yes, but intriguing, and it was like beep boop boop.
And
beep,
it was
boop.
shot so
slow.
Yeah, but stuff happens at the end.
And it happens
slow. But they put that music on. Allie's right. They do put that music on, and then they can basically do about 12 minutes of...
That is true. I hate that.
And you're like, oh, I'm stressed.
They film like palm trees and monkeys jumping around.
It kind of makes you wish you were on vacation, which I think is why people like it, because they want to live vicariously through this horrible vacation. But I think
that must be nice, though, if they're putting that show together and they're like, this episode's pretty short. What do we do? They go, just film the palm trees for a while and put that weird flute on. Yeah, and people sit around.
I do like it, but also there is an interesting correlation with stressful movies and TV shows being nominated. I mean, if you think about like One Battle After Another, I actually put on this weekend. Just FYI, I put that on as a choice with my parents, and the first 45 minutes is a lot of heavily, heavily sexual things. I think Sean Penn was getting... things put up as, by another woman in a hotel room, and I had to watch that with my parents.
Wow.
So just word of the wise. But it's incredibly stressful. It's a very high-stress situation. The Bear, obviously a very stressful show, and Pluribus was nominated, and The Pit were nominated. Those are both very stressful shows. Remember, The Studio got a bunch of awards. That is a very stressful show to watch. So for some reason, we like anxiety-provoking storylines. But Best Movie was... there was comedy and drama, but Emma Stone's Weird Movie of the Year got nominated. That's Begonia, and One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, and then 3 movies I've never heard of, Blue Moon, Nouvelle Vague, and another, and No Other Choice, which is a Korean movie. And congrats to Adam Sandler getting a nomination for Jay Kelly, and The Rock was nominated for The Smashing Machine. So, of course, I'm sure people will catch up on highlights, and they'll say it was one of the least watched Golden Globes ever.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
To all of you that got nominated. And to those of you who didn't, you should probably quit acting because you're not worthy.
Hey!
Isn't that the speech you're supposed to give?
I'm so glad to make this about me.
Right.
And I'll make it not about me just, by mentioning a charity at the end. All right, Netflix announced last week that they're going to buy Warner Brothers for many, many billions of dollars. And I got a nice little email from Netflix telling me it's all going to be okay. Did you get that email?
No, but I saw that a lot of people tagged us in that meme that the giant Netflix red N went on over the WB on the Warner Brothers water tower, but I don't know if that was real. I haven't driven by it.
It wasn't real.
It was not real?
No.
Man, a lot of people really bought into that.
Well, yeah, AI can make those things.
I was like, I think it's probably real.
Well, they did it. But the email said nothing's going to change.
Yeah, I saw it. I go, wow, they really don't waste a lot of time.
So there are also a few issues popping up already. The president responded and said he thinks this Netflix deal, quote, could be a problem, which is vague but true. There are some trust issues. Many believe that this violates antitrust laws. And then throwing a wrench into all of it is paramount because last minute, they made a hostile bid for Warner Brothers, and I guess what makes it hostile is that they went directly to the shareholders. I thought hostile bids were just for OfferUp.
Oh, yeah, that's where they go. It's only $6 for your guitar. My girlfriend's pregnant. It's a hostile
Free or
bid.
nothing. Shut up.
But it's, because if the shareholders don't agree with whoever the suits are at the top, then it becomes this whole, succession
Yeah, so they went
thing.
around and they went to the top, and then if they approve it, then that just makes it all more complicated. And then finally, I wanted to mention Violet Grohl has come out with her first official single. Violet Grohl has been on stage with Dave Grohl for a number of years now. If you've seen the Foo Fighters perform, she's singing backup. She's been doing more and more, and she, I think, did a Nirvana cover with him as well and did a great job. So this is her first official single. It's called Thumb.
I mean, she's been, grown up in that, so she's got to have some of that rub off on her.
But I like that she took a lot of time to obviously work with her dad behind the scenes and then kind of ramp into a music career. And the first song is a banger. I like it.
All right, it's Violet Grohl. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and this hour will be complete with your tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, plus VIP access.
Klein-Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, welcome to it. It's a brand new week, brand new opportunities, and a good hour to be alive. We got lots to get into, including a VIP for you, KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. If you live your life like an LIP, you consider yourself a least important person because of job or family obligations, or just maybe you're a loner. Whatever the case may be, we turn that all around this hour, and we turn the LIP into the VIP, and that's what it's all about. If you're new to the show, nice to meet you. My name's Klein. That's Ally right there.
Hello.
You got DJ Omar Khan, the audio
Morning.
sniper, well-rested and back at it. Of course, Jake Z Nerd.
What's up?
And in the back, Postmaster Johnny and producer Vanessa. 800-520-1067 to interact with the show. We are listening. You could listen to us, at least on KROQ, or you could watch us because we're streaming on YouTube. Although we have some bad news on line 5 right now. Hey, good morning, Garrett.
Hey, good morning, Klein. How's it going?
Fine. What happened to you?
Well, I was told that I was no longer employed anymore because I repeatedly used my machine for personal use. And when I asked them what that meant, well, they said something about a YouTube stream happening every day.
No.
So you're telling me you just lost your job as of today because you spent too much time watching our show on YouTube?
That is absolutely correct, sir. That's how dedicated of a listener I am to you guys.
Man, you weren't even watching something good like porn. You were just watching our faces. That's such a bummer.
Well, you take what you can get.
Let me ask you a question. Do you was the issue that you were using their machine for it, like you were using company computer for it because they monitor everything? Like, had you been watching on your phone, you think you'd still have a job? Or do you think the issue is that you were clearly not focused on your job?
I think the issue was just that I was using the company machine to do it. I probably could have been smart and used my phone to do it, but that's just too complicated. I just wanted to watch it while I was doing my work.
And what do you do for a job, out of curiosity? Or what did you do?
I happen to be in the IT industry, so I should have known better probably.
Yeah, but IT, I feel like you can multitask and have the show open and do your work at the same. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
But I'm sure he made that point. But let me ask you a question, Garrett. I'm sorry you lost your job over our show, but do you think there was other reasons that you were probably going to be let go or whatever, and they decided let's just blame it on the YouTube thing?
I wish I could say that was true, but I just got my performance review. I was told I was top performer, excelling at everything, and this just came out of the blue, out of nowhere. And the worst part is it means I lost my yearly bonus, which is what I was supposed to use to buy all of our Christmas presents this year.
Oh, that sucks.
I feel so bad. We have to try and find you another job. This is all our fault.
Is there any supervisor that we could speak to there to advocate on your behalf?
Oh, no. I would not let you talk to them. They are not worth it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we should say listen and watch carefully. Poor Garrett lost his companies love to do that. Allie and I got fired the day before Christmas one year. They love to do the old, let's go ahead and ruin your holidays by giving you the quick axe right before the holidays. But right before bonus time, too, and you're counting on that, it's brutal.
Yeah, nothing gets you in the Christmas spirit like financial insecurity.
Well, Garrett, hang tight. I want to get Garrett's information. I want to figure out a way we can do something for Garrett. I feel terrible about it. If we are the real reason this guy lost his job because he's watching our show.
I also want him to keep watching the live stream.
Yeah, let's make sure he can keep watching. Do you have your own, Garrett, do you have a personal computer, or did you lose your access to our show as well?
Oh, no, I absolutely have a personal computer, and I'm sitting here watching it as we speak.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for being on with us, and I'm very sorry about your circumstance. Allie would love to give you 5 tickets to the Savannah Bananas. Very generous.
No.
It's very generous of you, Allie.
You can have Klein
nice.
spot.
No, hold on. Relax. Slow relax.
I decided I think you need to say one nice thing about me every single day leading up to the Banana Ball show. I mean, game.
I'm passing. I'm passing.
I know you have the time.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button.
Because we're trying to get into the holiday spirit here in Southern California, but over the weekend it was just blazing hot outside. Felt great.
So nice.
This morning, got in the car, said it was 45 degrees, but that only lasts for a few moments, and then boom, it's back to 70 somehow.
Yeah, we went to a Christmas market, and we were like in these Christmas sweaters with hot chocolate going, I am burning and sweating my ass off right now.
We were at a place that my kids were excited about because they set up this whole thing where they bring in snow. They make snow. You got to pay, and then they make snow, and then the kids can like sled in snow, which is a lot better than driving up the mountain.
Yeah, but fake snow is so overrated.
I don't really. It's L.A., so I feel like most things are fake. I just get used to it. I don't frankly care. But the point is that it was so effing hot, and we didn't get there till later in the day, that once I paid to get into the thing, and then part of the deal is they get to go ride the sled and do all the snow. By the time we got to where the snow was, it was all gone. It was just melted. There was nothing. It was puddles. It was like literally rolling around in water.
Ugh.
And
was there mud underneath, or what?
Yeah, oh yeah, mud and hay and all this other crap. I said, I just paid $25 so my kids could roll around
in mud.
In mud, and then.
But is the snowblower still going, or they?
No, they made a bunch of it earlier in the day, and then it's supposed to stay nice and packed and tight. And I think probably it was good until noon 1. But then when the sun's hitting it over and over, that's it, gone.
Oh, it was a beautiful day.
So then. My wife's like, well, you should just go ask for your money back. And I was like, but I think there's I think like somehow Children's Hospital's making money from this thing.
Is it though?
Yeah, I think it was. It was like a fundraiser for Children's Hospital. So,
it was a fundraiser event?
Well, that was the thing is like they charge you to go do these activities at pony rides and play in snow and all that. But the only thing they cared about doing was playing in snow. So that was like the one thing that was like, let's go.
Pony rides are a dime a dozen. You can get those all year.
Who cares about pony rides, right? So I said, and then I was like, I'm not going to ask for a refund from a charity thing. I said only Allie would do that.
Were there other disappointed? Yes, I would do that because that's what I paid for.
Yes, there was a lot of people that were standing there, like ran, because there were signs that said snow this way, arrow. So people would run, you'd see them run up, and then they'd be like, where's the snow? It was just a giant kind of mud patch.
Yeah, you know what this is like? This is like when you went golfing and they were like, hey, for charity, can you hit this ball onto the screen? And then you do it, and then they make you feel bad, and they want to keep your money, and they just trick you into keeping your money. That's exactly what this is.
That exact same thing.
Because you're dissatisfied, and they go, but the children.
Yeah, they said, we can write you a check now, but the guy who's going to write you the check has one arm because he lost his other arm in combat. And this money that we're raising was going to go to help him get another arm. But, if you won it, it's fair and square. So then you go, they go, what of what you just won would you like to donate back to the cause? And then you go, oh, forget it. It's like Omar paid for that whale watching tour. Didn't see one whale.
That's right. Ripped off.
But that one, at least
that was for no charity.
Well, that wasn't for charity. No. But
that was just
I think some of that goes to like a Save the Whales thing, right? I mean, I think that
does?
I thought so.
Yeah, but that's what I think about all this stuff this year is you can just tack anything on and be like, hey, also this is for charity. And then everyone all of a sudden thinks that it's for good. But it could be 50 cents. It could be 0.0001% of it that's being donated. You have no idea, and they just slap on that charity thing to make you feel bad.
And speaking of which, one of the charities who will be benefiting for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas will be joining us later this morning.
Yeah, Para Los Ninos.
That's
They're
right.
Great people.
Just tagging it on. Now, not all of us hate charity. In fact, I believe that we are charitable people. Omar hates the Salvation Army ringing bell people. He hates
those guys are assholes.
He hates the people, and he hates the kettle.
I don't hate the organization. I just hate the bell ringers, specifically.
It's funny because you love so much people in the Army coming home to be reunited with their family, but boy, do you hate the Salvation Army.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't hate the Salvation Army. Like I said, the organization is fine.
I think they hate
They do good work. Well, now I like them even more. But I will say, because them ringing the bell, it's like it's an annoyance. I mean, I would rather have them just, playing some, like, we all know what they're doing out there. It's not like they need to ring that annoying bell. And it's like a, hey, and without saying, hey, Merry Christmas, would you like to donate? I think it's just bad form. It's bad manners.
So you think it's just tacky?
It is.
Interesting, because you're such a guy who's in the Christmas spirit, and I would think that jingle bells of any kind.
No. Because it's an incessant ringing. It's a nonstop. It doesn't, and there's usually no music playing. Like if the guy was out there doing a dance and then kind of jingling along to something, it would be different. Yes.
What if, Omar, out of curiosity, what if they changed the instrument? Like if instead of a bell, you got like a big gong or something like that would let people know? Is it the nonstop bell, or maybe they saved the bell ring as a? I think what Omar's saying is he doesn't like the bell ring because it feels like a needy bell ring.
Thirsty.
As opposed to a
it's thirsty, and it's just to get your attention.
Ring.
I don't know, man. It's just like a, hey, donate. That's the feeling I get.
Guilt.
Yeah.
Guilt.
It's like, I see what you're saying. It's like, it's similar to this bell here, the shame bell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Right on. Exactly
but
like
I
that.
thought that the Salvation Army Santas weren't around as much because they were all getting robbed.
A lot of the kettles.
I haven't seen them around lately. I used to see them a lot at the Walmart, outside the Walmart, but I haven't seen them in the last couple of years. So, yeah, and I think,
them out.
Yeah, Omar,
one by one.
Sniper over in the corner.
One by one. Taking them out. So just remember, give a little extra this year because Omar will not. And that's an important
And neither will I.
And message to take. We're going to come back in a moment and we will give you something. If you believe that in life you are a least important person, an LIP, you've never experienced the VIP treatment, we'd like to change that for you this weekend at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. There's a million reasons why you could feel unimportant in your job, in your family, in your life, in your relationship, and that's okay. We will celebrate that and turn one of you from an LIP into a VIP next at 800-520-1067.
It's almost Christmas. There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
That's when she said, I don't hate you, but I just want to save you.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com.
Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center and Para Los Ninos.
From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
Ally show. Later this morning, I'm going to talk to one of the charities that benefits from you buying tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. However, if you win your tickets right now, we will make it even sweeter by giving you floor access and VIP, which means you get to go to all the pre-parties, the side parties, the back parties, the Forum Club parties. Those will all be at your disposal because you'll have that lanyard that lets the world know you are a very important person.
Yeah, and it'll make up for all the parties you probably weren't invited to because you were a least important person most of your life.
I think that all of us can appreciate the feeling of being least important. I was a middle child growing up, so I lived much of my life feeling very unimportant, sandwiched between two sisters that were doing great things and bringing home great grades, and one was the oldest and one was the youngest, and I was just kind of the person there in the middle.
Yeah, but you were the boy. Isn't that something?
My dad said that mattered a little bit, but I wasn't very athletic, so it didn't matter as much as it should have.
Yeah, he was a Nancy boy.
Yeah, so he
he was a fancy boy.
He didn't say Nancy boy. But
I think when you got your teeth knocked out from a what was a grounder?
It was a grounder, but
he
it was
like,
not,
he can't play sports.
Not totally my fault. There was a rock in the infield that no one saw. Anyway, the point
I'm going to get into radio.
I'm a creative.
So we will hear your stories as to why you feel that you are a least important person, and we will turn that around for one of you by making you very important at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. Good morning, Freddie. We start with you. What's going on, Freddie?
Freddie, I'm supposed to be the
You're Freddie. I'm not Freddie. Are you
You're
Freddie?
already winning.
Who's Freddie?
Oh, my name is Force.
Your name's not Freddie?
Force.
I'm confused. Were you just saying the name Freddie out loud?
Who's Freddie?
No. My name is Force.
But
so who the hell's Freddie?
You were yelling Freddie, and it says here.
I was trying not to use my first name, but the whole first name is Freddie Force.
Well, now we've spent so much time. We've clearly identified who you are. This is Freddie Force now.
This guy wins.
All
right. So why aren't you important, Freddie Forrest?
Because I don't need to be. I have to go into court right now at Glendale
That
Court.
checks out.
Yeah.
I believe that.
What do you got on your record today?
I don't need to be. I'm trying to hide. I'm getting
Who'd you
ready
stab?
to go to court. I didn't stab anybody, but they're looking for me for some citation I don't even know about.
So you're currently
the letter.
they're looking for you right now. You're supposed to be in court today.
They got me last Friday. And I don't even know why.
Do you think there's someone else that also has the name Freddie Forrest, perhaps, and there's a confusion?
You've got the wrong Freddie Forrest.
Very original.
And
Okay.
you can't think of one reason why the police might want to talk to you or put you in prison?
Over their citation.
No, I
They
understand.
talked to me
Citation or
last
a
week, and
warrant?
I
Do you have a
didn't know
warrant?
why. I don't even. Yes.
I don't know. Citation? Yes, they have a warrant.
But once again, this is what people like to say. We're asking what he did, and he's just going, I have a citation and I have a warrant. But we're saying, but what is that for? I
Yeah.
understand the way the process goes, but what
Tell us what you did,
what,
Freddie.
what
I
did
don't
you
know. I'm supposed to be the least important person.
do? Right. Okay.
I don't know what I got.
I would love to even consider this story, but I don't think you'll be available on Saturday, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to make Freddie just my +1, so I can
Okay,
guarantee him
that's
a ticket.
nice,
All
Omar.
right.
Yeah.
Hold on, Freddie Forrest, whatever
Seems like
your
a
name
good
is.
time, that guy.
Yeah, totally.
Why are you the least important person? That is the question. Let me say good morning to Moose now on KROQ. Good
Great
morning.
name, Train.
Good morning, Moose.
Good morning, Sweet Divots, guys.
Sweet Divots, why are you LIP?
I work third shift custodial at Disneyland.
Third shift.
Oh, man. So
Yeah.
it's also the lowest on the
means,
totem pole.
But
there.
that means it's the latest in the day and everyone's crapped all over all the bathrooms?
Third shift, he's going. There's
Yeah.
no people even there. He's probably in the middle of the night. He doesn't even get to interact with the guest, right?
Yep, pretty much.
So third shift Disney.
Everything.
So if you look at like Mickey Mouse is probably top. That's as good as it gets there. This guy's as bottom as it gets.
Yeah. And cleaning the bottoms.
Yeah, that's pretty rough right
How
there.
long you been doing that?
About since 2018.
Wow, long-term custodial third shift, never promoted.
You get any perks there? Like you get to go to Disney on a day off for fun, or no? Just clean on your day off?
Yeah, no, we get sign-ins. I take my kids all the time.
Oh, okay.
You should get special bathroom privileges.
If you
when
clean them?
Yeah, if you clean them, you should have access to a bathroom whenever you want it, and you should never have to wait in line.
Hey, Moose, out of curiosity, where is, in your opinion, the cleanest bathroom in Disneyland? Like the best one, the one people should go to?
Oh, over in Galaxy's Edge.
All right.
And what about, what's the worst one that you should always avoid?
Oh, that's over by Frontierland.
I believe
Like
that.
Indiana Jones.
Yep, I get it.
It's a lot of sticky kids around that
Those
area.
giant turkey legs make their way right through you. Hold on, that's Moose right there. He thinks he's least important. Everyone feels like they are least important for different reasons. You tell us why, and we get you tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, plus we make you a VIP. Let me say hi to Valerie on KROQ. Good morning, Valerie. Why are you LIP?
Well, I called my father for Thanksgiving, and he answered the phone, and I said, "Hi, Dad." And he's like, "Who is this?" "It's your daughter." And he goes, "Who?"
Oh.
I'm like, "Valerie, your daughter." He does have 3 different families. I'm one of 5. I am like Klein. I'm a middle kid, but so forgotten that literally when I call to say a very, very kind thing like Happy Thanksgiving, they don't know who I am.
And out of curiosity, is he dealing with any sort of dementia stuff, or no? He's still mentally with it?
Zero.
Oh.
He just drove after Thanksgiving. He's 87. He just drove from New York to California and got to my brother's house yesterday. A 26-hour straight drive.
Wow.
And then 1 night sleep and then a 16-hour drive after that and a 12-hour.
So mentally sharp, but doesn't know who
Crazy.
you are. Okay, that's pretty least important right there.
And he has 3 families?
That's crazy. The guy slays. Swordsman. Who's your dad? John Mayer? Who is
He has
this
to do
guy?
a cross-country trip to visit all of them.
Let's say hi to Amber. Good morning, Amber. Why do you feel like you are an LIP? We're going to turn one of your lives around forever. Least important person, day to day, 364 days of the year, you're LIP, but
Good
one day
morning,
of the year,
Sweet
you will be
Divots.
VIP. Hi, Sweet Divots. What's going on?
Well, I work 12-hour shifts 6 days a week, and my husband takes all my money and goes to all these concerts without me. And I feel very unimportant, and I would love to fucking go to a concert.
Wow. So you're upset about this. That's okay. It's all
That's
right.
what happens sometimes. People drop the F-bomb because they can't keep in how frustrated they are.
Why doesn't he go with you, Amber?
Oh, hold on one second. Amber's in
The
timeout.
time.
What's up? Amber,
Hello?
why doesn't he go with you?
Oh, because I work all the time.
Oh, so he just assumes you're going to be working, so he takes what, friends instead?
Yes, friends and family members.
That is a bummer, and you end up paying for it.
I end up paying for it, yep.
Do you out-earn your husband?
My husband's a stay-at-home dad, so I'm the only one bringing in the money.
Got it. He's the LIP.
Because he's a stay-at-home dad.
That's right. That's the point I'm making. Hold on one second. Amber, hold on. These are all stories.
Well, when your husband calls, we'll give him the tickets.
Yeah. Tell him to clean up the kitchen and give us a call. Erica, you're on KROQ as we hear your stories. Why are you least important? Someone is going to be transformed like a caterpillar into a butterfly. From least important to most important person. VIP, there's no greater title you can have than that. What's up, Erica?
Good morning. Nobody keeps me in mind at home because I'm like so frustrated. Hold on. I'm like, nobody keeps me in mind when I want alone time. Like, nobody wants to watch the kids. My husband doesn't want to watch my kids. My other kids don't want to watch their brothers. But when they want something, it's like, you have to do it, Mom. And it's like, I need alone time. I'm stressed out.
Yeah, I think that's every mom.
That's kind of one of those things where you're like least important in your own mind, but you're very important to all those people around you because they can't figure anything out without you. But it doesn't feel like the level of importance. You just kind of say, if I were to shut down for a half an hour, you guys would all starve to death.
Sometimes it's not good to be important. You don't want to feel needed by other people.
Let's say hi to Craig. Good morning, Craig. Why are you least important person?
Good morning, Sweet Divots.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, yes, I am married and father of 3 girls. I am expected to provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the entire family, every meal.
Everyone's just complaining about being parents now. It turns out everyone just goes...
All these kids expect me to feed them.
All these people only being parents is what I'm learning.
Then they have to feed them breakfast. They want lunch.
Hey, Danny, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. So I have always wanted to work in a bakery and work with baked goods, but I got hired as a temporary seasonal position, and they just have me in the back labeling. And anytime they try to give me a new task and I tell them, I haven't done that, like, can you please teach me? Because I have a very particular way of doing everything. They'll just be like, no, it's okay. You can do something else.
Yeah. Labeling is such a menial task.
Right.
It's so boring
You're
so
like
quickly.
so close to what you want to be doing. You see them right there making the bread. I want to be making the bread. And they're like, you just put a label on there that says bread. And you're like, but I want to make the bread. All right, hold on one second. There's a lot of people, a lot of frustration. Not a lot of important people, clearly, because we're looking for your LIP stories. You are the least important person, family, job. We got to give away these VIP tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. We'll be doing that as soon as we're done with this Linkin Park song. And then we can start giving you tickets every single hour on the floor starting 9 a.m.
You'll never be in Santa's gang. Never be in Santa's gang. Hey, what's that? Look here.
Get him!
Here.
I guess I'm just a misfit.
yourself this coming Saturday, strapping on your VIP lanyard to let everyone else know in the general admission area that you are important and get access to all sorts of things. We'll be giving these away every day this week. So if you don't win today, you don't have a reason why you feel least important, don't worry. You'll have more chances to win them every single morning this week. And at our live Showtime podcast happening Thursday night from 5 to 7 p.m. at Hollywood Park Casino, we also will be upgrading one of your experiences to VIP as well. So be ready to win your way in and get some VIP access. Hearing stories now from people that claim that they feel unimportant in life. Someone called her dad to say Happy Thanksgiving, and he said, "Who is this?" That's pretty unimportant, right?
And then he doubled down on who is this.
Doubled down and said, "Hey, I listen, what do you want me to keep track of all my families? I can't possibly." So let me say hi now to Veronica. Veronica, why do you feel unimportant in life? LIP.
Yes. So I took my husband to New York for his birthday, and the month later was my birthday, and I didn't get anything.
No.
Card? No
Just
card?
a birthday cake.
Cake?
I mean, I got a birthday cake and a card, yeah, but nothing compared to a trip to New York.
Were you expecting something like comparable in exchange?
I mean, I don't really need to be, like equal, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to, you know.
Right, I like
this is the women's movement.
That's it, right? That's the new.
This is what I want.
That's the new. We can do it.
I don't think we really need to be equal, but something would be nice.
Elise, why are you unimportant? Why do you feel like an LIP?
Hi, I'm feeling very unimportant because my dad no longer talks to me because I chose a major he doesn't like. So I haven't seen him for my high school graduation. He's always around my brother, kind of just ignores me.
What was your major?
I wanted to go into art.
He
And,
was right.
Oh, yikes.
I'm with your dad on this one.
No, I switched to science because he really hated art. So I switched for him. Still won't talk to me. Didn't go to my high school graduation. He declined the invite to my college graduation. So I'm not going to.
Man, declined it. That's way different than just saying
that must
sure
feel
and not showing up.
so nice to be like, decline.
That's such a great feeling of power. Genesis, we got to wrap this up quickly. So LIPs all over the place. Hi, Genesis on KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I feel very unimportant because every time it came to something with my siblings, they always got chosen over me. For example, like they would always forget my birthdays, or one of the times my dad was going to take me to a Dodger game, and my sister cried that she didn't get to go, so he ended up taking her instead. So it was multiple times, like things like that would happen.
I know how that feels. It was one sibling just cries and goes, I want to sit in the front seat. And then you go, well, I'm older. And they go, it doesn't matter. Just let your sister do it. She's the one crying.
I think that's the way it works with siblings. If you feel unimportant as a sibling, you either set yourself up for an entire life of being unimportant, or that forces you to try to do anything at all to go ahead and break through.
And then you still don't.
The LIP. Right. You still, right.
Because you can't. That's what God wanted you to be in that category.
We will give, let me say hi. We got time for one more here. Let's see. David, Catherine, Sabrina, Mimi. Let's say hi to, line 6 from the 909. All right. This is our last story we have time for. Why are you unimportant? Why do you feel like the world's least important person?
I'm least important because I actually had my birthday forgotten. I spent all day in court with my boyfriend. He was the last one called at 5 o'clock, and I literally didn't say a word to him until the end of the day when he looked at me like, what is wrong? And I told him, today's my birthday. So, I spent my whole birthday with him in court.
What was he in court for? Guilty of being the best boyfriend ever?
He was in court for a DUI for marijuana.
Is your boyfriend's name Freddie Forrest?
We just talked to him. Like, I was the first guy that called.
I don't know what I did.
Now we know what he did. All right.
That's amazing.
All right, Al, we've heard a lot of stories of people that feel unimportant, and we must reward one of them with the evening of feeling very important, KROQ style.
Look, I have a soft spot for anybody who works in the custodial realm, and being the third string custodial worker at Disneyland is a rough go, and he's been doing it for years, and,
his name's Moose, and he works for a mouse.
Yeah, I mean, but what do you think, Klein? What's your favorite?
I mean, calling your own dad and him not knowing your name, and he's not doing a joke, and he's not senile, he just doesn't remember you. You've like somehow lost a spot in his brain where he's like, oh yeah, you. I mean, that sucks.
You are so unimportant that out of the 3 families he has, he can't even remember your name or give a crap that you're calling.
But I don't remember the name of the woman who called with that story either. So let's go ahead and say custodial man Moose. You work Disney, you clean up people's turds all day, at least in the overnights. We cannot thank you for your service, and let's go ahead and get you some VIP access to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. And thank you for the stories. Don't worry, we got more of these tickets coming up in about 15 minutes. We'll get you on the floor, which feels VIP because you're up close and personal with the band. And we'll do that after this on KROQ.
There is nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
That's when she said, I don't hate you, but I just want to save you.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com.
Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center and Para Los Ninos.
From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
Minutes away from more tickets for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. We will get you on the floor. That's right. Usually when you're on the floor, it's not for good reasons. You woke up because you drank too much the night before. You're on the floor. Don't know where your pants are. But in this particular case, this is good floor. We will get you on the floor for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas happening this Saturday at the Forum. And that'll happen at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and every hour thereafter, straight up through, let me see here, 5 p.m. You can win them every single hour today and all week on KROQ. All right, let's do some news now, and then we'll get into a brand new hour of the show. We will decide once and for all who on the show is the shadiest, who on the show is the least attractive.
Why are you looking at me for both of those?
I'm just saying it's going to be a difficult decision that we'll have to make coming up next hour on the show. But right now, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Ellie's got some exciting things coming up, all in the athletics department. If you're into sports or games in general, in addition to the Olympics and World Cup taking place here in LA, it was just announced that the Indiana Hoosiers, the #1 overall seed and newly crowned Big Ten champions, will compete in the college football quarterfinal at the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day.
Did you watch that game against Ohio State?
I didn't. I heard it was good.
Baby.
Do you bet on those?
Woo! You know it.
Woo!
Sure do.
And how much money will all these events generate in the city of LA? Because it's all about the money.
Just for me alone, I'm talking hundreds of thousands of gambled money. You'll never see again.
Gambled money, that all of which I've lost. Woo!
How many of my kids' college funds will be blown by these sporting events?
Woo! The 2028 Olympic Games are expected to generate $13 to $17 billion.
Take the over.
And the World Cup is expected to bring in about $500 million or more, which seems a lot less. I mean, I know that the Olympic Games are huge, but the World Cup, this is the biggest one they've ever had. And I feel like people go nuts for the World Cup. So hopefully you can use that money, City of LA, and just take care of a few potholes with it.
Ah, it'd be great. Just a little bit. Just save 1% for the potholes.
Maybe we can speed up that thing on the 405 so that's over with. Like, let's just take care of a few little projects, get it all done with these billions of dollars that are going to be coming in.
Let's go. Use it wisely.
But I did see the schedule for the World Cup, and it looks like the U.S. men's team is going to play Paraguay that's the first game. But I don't see Colombia on this list, Vanessa.
No.
I think
because we're not in that group, Allie.
So is it possible then for them to eventually play here, or no, it's not? You knew it was never going to happen.
Well, no, everyone just found out about the groups on Friday.
So are you disappointed?
What does her voice tell you right now?
I don't care about Columbia. I don't care if we don't play you guys.
I know, but you're so excited that the World Cup is happening and that it's going to be here, but you're not excited to necessarily go. Like, if you had tickets to a World Cup game here, would you care to go?
Yeah, but if it was specifically to Columbia.
But Columbia's not playing here. That's what Allie's asking.
That's okay.
Where are they playing? Do you know?
I don't know where they're playing, but I know their group.
Some fan.
Yeah, I mean, really, I thought you were a fan.
You're right, guys.
I thought you were excited about this.
I am excited, but if it doesn't happen in LA, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
Maniobra Rubén, la puede tocar profundo para Morales, entra el puntero, está, encara el arquero, la toca al medio, Victorino Venancio. ¡Gol! ¡Gol!
Good stuff.
I thought that was going on in Vanessa's head all day, but apparently not.
I'm excited. They need to have really exciting announcers for soccer because the game, to me, is so boring.
Right.
Let's try to get Vanessa a ticket to wherever Columbia's playing. And
I would
fly her
love
over there.
that. I mean, I just want to bring Vanessa happiness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have another recall. This one is
that's not true, Allie.
What?
You don't want to get Vanessa happiness.
Of course I do.
Well, Omar sent you money specifically for Vanessa to make her happy.
I know. I haven't bought it yet, but I will. You need to give me money, too.
You didn't do anything. Omar says you took the money, but you didn't do anything to make Vanessa happy.
She was having a bad week, and I was just like, oh, dude, we came up with a little plan to make Vanessa happy. I never heard anything.
No,
it's been like a month.
This is for Christmas. This was towards a Christmas.
No.
This was not Christmas. This was just...
This is not for Christmas.
This was nothing to do with Christmas.
This is because she was having a bad week.
Yeah,
no, of course not.
Omar said, Vanessa sounds like she's having a bad week. I'm going to send you $100, Allie. Go get her something to make her cheer up today. And Omar says you took the money, and he's never heard anything from Vanessa about
Why
it.
would I give you money to buy her a Christmas present from me?
Because I thought if we all pooled our resources, we could get something better. That's what I thought we were doing.
No, she was having a bad week, and we all felt it. And I was just like,
week almost every week.
Well, she needs it more now than ever. Not wait for Christmas.
Did you spend Omar's $100 on yourself?
No. I'm saving it for Vanessa.
Saving it for Vanessa? Omar gave this to you 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
I didn't know it was for a one-off thing. I thought it was going to be for the holidays, like an extra
Christmas was never mentioned at all.
He said, "I'm sending you something to get Vanessa a present."
And
if you guys want to chip in, then that's cool. And Allie was like, "Okay, I got it. I'm going to take lead on this."
I said I was going to get something, and I said if anybody wants to contribute, feel free, and you did. And my plan was to do it for the holidays.
Why do you think if there's any world where I would want you to select the Christmas present that I'm going to give Vanessa?
Omar loves picking out Christmas presents.
Yes,
that's his favorite thing of the year.
So did you already get something for Vanessa?
I did.
Oh. All right. Well, I'll figure something out.
Columbia is playing in Miami and Mexico City.
We got to do it.
Oh, she would love Miami. She knows people in Miami.
Vanessa, if we get you a flight there and some tickets, you find a place to stay?
Oh, I have a place.
All right. Chef's house?
No, my friend's
A lot of great chefs in Miami.
We're working on this.
All right. Well, apologies, Vanessa, for the present I didn't get you. But I'm going to get it.
Allie's on top of it.
All right. So anyway, there's a toy that's been recalled because it might be a choking hazard. And if you listen closely, I see this as an opportunity to save money and turn your kid into a superhero.
Just weeks before Christmas and a major recall involving Crayola. Take a look at these. They're called Pip Cubes, and federal regulators say that the magnets inside the blocks can fall out, and if swallowed by children could have dire consequences.
Like making your kid Magneto.
Oh, it's so cool.
So cool. What is the big deal with swallowing magnets?
Because if you swallow 2 of them, it can combine in your intestines and rip open your intestines.
No way, really?
Yes.
But 1, you're safe?
I think 1, you're safe.
Nice.
So if you have one and then maybe a week later have another one, is that going to be an issue?
Yeah, probably.
Well, here's the real thing. Crayola magnetic Pip Cubes are super on sale right now on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So if you want to just take advantage of that.
Guess Vanessa's getting $100 worth of those after the show.
Like half the price right now. So if you know your kids aren't going to be like magnet swallowers, just go for it.
Yeah.
And then here's another opportunity to make money I wanted to share. The CEO of Columbia Sportswear has a challenge for any of you flat earthers out there. This is an opportunity to make some real money and be potentially one of the richest people in the world if you can prove it.
Hi, I'm Tim Boyle. I'm the CEO here at Columbia Sportswear. And this message is for flat earthers. You guys claim there's an end to the earth? Well, just go snap a picture. Send it to us. and you get the assets of the company. All of it. Best of luck.
So you can be the richest, one of the richest people in the whole flat earth, if you can prove it.
We would like to give you the gift right now, not of magnets you can eat, but of tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas happening on Saturday, and we get you right there on the floor by the band, by that rotating stage. A lot of people like being up there, up close, where they can see everything, see the sweat drip off your favorite lead singer. It's Amy, what the hell's her name? Hold on. Let me start that again. It's Amy Lee of Evanescence's birthday that night, so, you'll see her up there celebrating extra. I think I swallowed too many magnets. Let's give you tickets to Caller 20 right now at 800-520-1067. Come on.
Klein-Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah. Brand new week has begun. Some of us still in weekend mode. It's going to be a good week, though, and we will make it worth your while. Give us a little bit of time, and we will give you lots and lots of tickets to join us this weekend. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. If you didn't
Whose birthday is it on that day?
Amy Lee of Evanescence.
Oh, okay.
Fun
We're going
fact.
to take that recording and actually play it for Amy, as a
great.
little tribute.
So she'll love
birthday
that.
tribute, yeah.
So anyway, if you'd like to be there, hopefully you're on the phone right now at 800-520-1067 so we can give you some tickets on the floor. This hour on the show, holiday gift generator. Perhaps you have no ideas. You need to get a gift for a coworker or a boss you don't like or a significant other, maybe a new relationship, maybe a kid. We've got the random gift generator that will work to give you the ultimate gift. And not everyone's great. Some people are great at coming up with gifts. There are certain people, we all know them in our lives. It's like, that's what they do. Omar's one of those people. He puts thought into it. He puts effort into it. You say something small 6 months ago. The guy, stores that information in his brain, and then he finds the thing, and he's like, remember when you were mentioning da-da-da? Boom, here you go. You're like, wow,
so
unbelievable.
I was thinking about the presents that I got for you guys, and I think, when you think to yourself, man, they might have this, but I think they probably aren't going to buy this for themselves, I think that's my sweet spot.
Yeah.
So I think I got you guys something you guys are going to really like.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, right.
I put a lot of thought into it, guys.
Everything we got last year from Allie was broken. But meanwhile, Jake,
it was
all broken stuff. It was 5 for 5.
I didn't
Everything
know
broke.
it was broken.
Everything was used and broken. It was unbelievable.
Whatever. One year, Klein got us all those weird microphone things.
Well, that was a fail on my
That was
part.
a huge fail.
Yeah.
And I don't like the mass. I'm just going to get everything the same. I'm going to get the same thing for everyone. I think that's a cop-out.
I don't like to play favorites.
No, you don't like to play thinking.
That's right.
That is true. You don't want to put time and effort into it.
Meanwhile, Jake was in the streets, and we'll get some of this audio coming up this hour. He was talking to people about how there's a lot of overacting that goes on this time of year, specifically when people get gifts they don't like. And he wanted to figure out who is the best overactor. And this is just some of what he picked up in the streets.
What's your name? Matt from Burbank. Now is the time of year where people really have to hone their overacting skills because they have to sound grateful for a gift they hate. Yeah, let's pretend like I give you something terrible and you act like you really love it, okay?
Gotcha.
Merry Christmas, Matt. Here you go.
Oh my God! Hey, because I was thinking of getting one, and now I don't gotta. But now I got it, so I don't gotta looking for it on Amazon or at a Walmart. That's probably how I would say it. It's probably very convincing. Yeah, the higher pitched my voice is, the least I like the item.
All right, let's try it again. Merry Christmas.
Oh my God!
It's good tip right there. When you get a gift you don't like,
And I have to explain why you don't need to get it now.
you have to make sure that you don't go too high with the pitch, because that will be a dead giveaway that you actually hate it.
It's like all the frequencies that only dogs hear.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Christy and Whittier. Good morning, Christy.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, let's go ahead and practice your receiving of gifts. You've gotten yourself 2 tickets right now on the floor for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Oh, my God. Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We will see you on Saturday at the Forum. Hold on one second. It is better to give than to receive this time of year. Very true. Lots coming up on the show this hour, and another pair of those tickets coming up at 10 a.m. sharp right here on KROQ. will shock perhaps none of you, or potentially you'll be blown away by these results, because it turns out that if you use self-checkout over human interaction, there is a 25% chance that you are a thief. And you know it, and you do it anyway, because the new research is out, and it shows that 1 out of 4 of us have stolen at least one time. But let's be honest.
I think people, if you're stealing, you're serial stealing.
If you get away with any sort of a self-checkout thievery, you better believe that the next time around, you're going to say, let's go ahead and roll the dice.
And it's interesting because the stats show that men are more likely to steal from self-checkout than women. And I learned to steal at self-checkout through my mother.
Right.
And
it's a generational thing.
And her girl math, which is, hey, I wanted this shower tote at Target and they were charging $40, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to buy the tote and gift myself something else for free. You combat the price with your own logic.
And I don't know if it feels this way to you, but I feel like the person that is, quote, the supervisor, I know the eye in the sky is looking at everything, but the supervisor person that's kind of monitoring all of the self-checkouts feels like they are the one that couldn't kind of handle the individual register duties.
I mean, look like he's checked out.
Yeah, it's an ironic job.
You think that's the least important job?
I think that they look the most checked out of the people there. Like, there's definitely some people that seem a little bit more on top of it, that are kind of working their own lane.
They seem kind of power hungry with that card, too, the little swipe card. You want to keep going with this purchase? Yeah, swipey.
Dude, I was at a Target the other day, and I'm not kidding you. I had there was 2 lanes open, the self-checkout. I had 12 items. And then they were like, the lady was like, this is only 10 items lane. I was like, lady, I have like 2 sticks of deodorant extra. You're going to not let me go by because of that? She's get in the other line. I was like, what?
Whoa.
Yeah.
At Target, the regular lines can take a long time.
Totally.
Because even if the line is long at self-checkout, you know that it's going to go faster, so you got to do it. But when it comes to stealing stuff, for me, it depends on where the item is, either in my cart or in my kid's hand. If my kid is holding something and it's small, it's like he already has it.
And you could also claim ignorance, too.
Yeah, and be like,
happens.
oh, no, honey, put that on the scanner, you silly goose.
What, are you trying to give him the most expensive thing to hold? Like, play with this veal.
Fabergé.
Yeah, you giving him something are you giving him something that you know is
look
like
at this iPad.
A high-ticket item to play with? Or is he just playing with, like,
it's usually something small.
Like a snack bag or something?
Yeah, like a candy.
I would guess, not that there isn't self-checkout everywhere. You could do it pretty much at all places now. But I would say grocery store thievery at the self-checkout is probably the highest of the bunch, even though the tickets aren't... You're not getting as high ticket items, but because like Walmart, there's been a lot of scams where people have been smart enough. They print out barcodes at home. They tape the barcode over the TV. Then they scan the TV. It comes up for $3.
Cool.
You hear the beep.
That's
you
effort.
see the scan. Effort goes into it. I appreciate the effort, but that's still stealing traditionally.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people too will skip or steal things if they're buying multiple. So if you're buying, say, a stack of greeting cards and you're scanning them one by one,
beep, maybe
skip a few beeps.
Buy 2, get 2.
Yeah, it's kind of that thing where if you've got a pack of something and you're scanning individually, people can't really tell. The supervisor can't really tell how many you've scanned versus how many are in the cart. So maybe they think you're scanning one item 6 times, and they don't really. There's a little discrepancy there, so you have some freedom.
So here's the question: if 1 in 4 people are stealing regularly from self-checkout,
what are you stealing?
Let's ask Jake. Jake, have you ever stolen knowingly from self-checkout?
Yes.
What did you take?
I think
beans, water, and beans.
And spinach.
I went to get beans and water. I forgot the beans, so I stole the water.
No, what did you really take?
I took a thing of vitamins because they were really expensive.
Yeah, vitamins are expensive.
And did you fake scan it? Like, did you do that thing where you kind of slide it over, but you know that you're kind of holding the barcode?
No, I left it in the top of the cart where you would set a kid, and I just pretended like I forgot to scan it, and then I see the everybody would bust me. No one did.
All right, so that's one.
All right, anyone
else? For one. Let's go next. Vanessa, have you ever knowingly stolen from self-checkout?
No, I've never, but I've thought about it. Every time I buy a nail polish, I was like, I could just steal it, but I don't steal it. But I've thought about it.
Well, they probably wouldn't press charges because you're a minor.
That's a good point. That's a good point right there. Wait,
so
Vanessa,
I should try.
You say every time you do it, you think to yourself, this is the time I should steal.
Every single time I buy a nail polish that costs $10, I'm like, it's so little.
It's $10?
Yeah, it's $10. Every single time I'm like, I could just steal it. But I don't. And I won't do it.
So
that goes through my head every single time.
All right, so we're 50% now. Jake, yes. Vanessa, no. Allie.
Of course.
Every time?
No, not every time. But I don't steal from the grocery store anymore.
Anymore?
No, because
I thought you switched stickers on avocados and stuff.
Yeah, that's the old me.
Oh, the new you doesn't do that?
No, but sometimes I will ring up if it says, are you getting organic or not? And I'll say always not.
Uh-huh.
And that's not really stealing.
Omar.
Yeah.
You do.
You know, I don't have a regular thing that I steal at the grocery store, but my move is that I will intentionally put like a big ticket item, like if I'm buying a lot of groceries, at the very bottom, with the hopes that the cashier doesn't see it and I get by.
Well,
which happens more often
They
than
said,
not.
don't forget about Bob, bottom of the basket or whatever, bottom of the...
Bob? They call him Bob?
Yeah, that's at the grocery store.
Stop
I
it.
saw.
Don't forget about Bob?
Yes.
What about Bob, like the movie?
They put signs up there?
Yes, there's a sign at Vaughn's, at my Vaughn's, that says, don't forget about Bob.
Everyone's like, we know no one forgot. We're just hoping you forget. Bob was designed for stealing. That's Bob's.
I know. I'm like, I haven't forgotten. I just pretend to forget.
Bob is a kleptomaniac. Okay? So, Omar, you do not steal, but you in your head organize the cart in a way that you hope that they will look over stuff.
Absolutely, and I do that a lot at Lowe's, and it works a lot of the time at Lowe's.
Interesting. Yeah. So the stats right now are showing, at least around here, that we are way more.
75. What about you?
I got busted for stealing from a grocery store one time, and I got sat down in the security booth.
Yeah, but that's a long time ago.
And they told me I was banned from any of I could never go to that chain ever again for life, and it freaked me out. So now I really don't. I think.
What were you stealing?
I was stealing. It was after Syracuse.
Nail polish.
Nail polish.
And I was like, this is ridiculous.
There was some collector's edition Sports Illustrateds after Syracuse won the national championship, and they were like $10 a magazine, and I wanted a bunch of them, and threw them under a case of water under the cart. And then I rolled out with the case of water and, all the magazines, and they chased me down.
Yeah, that's a stupid thing to steal.
And since then, I go, now, and I do think about it.
It's not even like a lime?
No,
especially if there's little things just rolling around. I'm like, forget that lime. Who cares? It's like 50 cents.
Sometimes I don't know the codes for things. We have to punch in codes. I don't know them. So I just will type in.
Well, none of us know them either.
Yeah, but you're supposed to write down codes sometimes.
We don't work there.
Well,
you look it up. You just put in bananas.
Yeah, well, so sometimes I just, whatever code pops.
007.
You can't spell it, can you?
I can't spell banana, guys.
I'll just steal it.
I don't know.
It's almost Christmas. This is your last. In Los Angeles. KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025. Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Wake me up inside.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
That's when she said, I don't hate you, but I just want to save you.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
Move along like I know you do.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Losing my sight, losing my mind.
Third Eye Blind.
I want something else.
Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
No matter what I do.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com. Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center and Para Los Ninos. From Pepsi, holidays deserve.
KROQ Klein show. Earlier today, they announced some Golden Globe nominees, and that usually means you're pretty good at acting. But this is the time of year that all of us get to put our acting skills to the test, because at some point, someone will hand you a gift, maybe, and it's going to be a gift that you either have or don't like or would never wear.
Or have already, yeah.
Or a food you're allergic to. I think maybe my biggest fail in all of my gift giving ever was when I used to work for a guy, and he always talked about drinking. So I assumed he loved to drink, and he would always tell funny stories about when he got drunk and did things. So I went to World Market. I got him one of those beers from around the world gift packs. And I said, this is finally the perfect gift for the perfect person. And then I realized that he was a recovering alcoholic, and the gift that I gave him sent him back into a spiral.
No.
And he ended up doing some very regrettable things, and then ended up getting fired about 3 weeks later. And it all started with my gift to him.
And he was like, but I had to get to Germany, and the beers from around the world.
I didn't know. He never said he was in recovery. He just, every time there was a story, he's like, dude, I was so drunk in Vegas one time. They had to carry me out on a stretcher to the airport.
Knew because of that.
I knew he liked to drink, so I said, oh, this guy's going to love this beers from around the world thing.
He probably didn't tell anyone on purpose.
I guess.
That's a great excuse. Well, I have these beers.
When I gave him the beer, I found it weird because they were not cold, and I gave him the beers from around the world, and then he immediately opened one and started drinking it. And I said, that's interesting. He didn't even chill them first. But then that set off a very eventful 24 to 48 hours.
I already have given some of my Christmas gifts this year, and I gave to somebody a gift that they already got from another person because the stupid... they had a page, and when you bought something, you were supposed to say, hey, this is what I bought them, so that two people don't buy the same gift. The other person didn't do that.
People are making registries for Christmas gifts?
Yes.
It seems a little...
Well, she's like 16.
Okay.
When you do that, you're like, here's my little Pinterest board of Christmas gifts. Anyway, she opens it, and she's like, oh, my God, I love it.
Why'd she open it already?
Because I wasn't going to see her for Christmas. So she opens it. And she's like, oh, my God, I already have one, but, I love having two of things. And I was like, this is so, you don't need to do this. Let's just return it and get something else. And she's like, no. When the other one goes, if the other one breaks, I have a second one.
So that's why Jake hit the streets, because when you need to be ready to go with either fake acting or overacting so that your relatives and or loved ones think you love what they gave you, even if you hate it, you need to know what to do and not to do. So Jake was in the streets to find out just how good performers are at not loving the actual gifts they're giving.
What's your name?
My name's Ralph.
Ralph from where?
La Cruceta.
Has there ever been a time where you had to react to a gift that you didn't like and be like, oh, thank you?
Yes, for sure. My grandma gave sweaters 3 times in a row.
That's terrible. 3 times in a row. You don't want to be known for the person that gives the thing, especially if that's a crappy thing.
Yeah, my grandma would always give us the same, basically the same types of Christmas jammies every single year,
man.
but she, never got our sizes right. They were always so tight.
And at some point, you're like, Grandma, I'm now 17. I don't need Christmas jammies
Yeah, and
anymore.
she would always get them on sale for $7, so you couldn't even return them to get anything good.
Right.
And sweaters never fit.
Yeah. And so how would you react to that?
Oh, this is just what I've been looking for.
See, that's...
Oh, my goodness.
It's funny how that guy's regular voice is so monotone and no energy, but when he fakes the excitement for the gift.
Oh, this is just what I've been looking for. Grandma, thank you so much. I love you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Are you sure you like it?
Yes. What do you call a deer with no eyes?
Well, what?
I have no idea.
Oh, that'll get her.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so adorable.
So that's one guy that received 3 years in a row of sweaters from his grandma.
You know, sometimes the person who gave the gift can tell that you don't like it when they ask those follow-up questions. Are you sure? Is it the right size? I have a gift receipt if you want to return it. Here's where I got it.
They like to feel like they succeeded. I think that even though it's better to, quote, give, I think the gift givers a lot of times do crave the nailed
validation.
it. They want that validation of, I got it right. And here's another, this is Rachel. Now, Rachel also a regular energy level's a 3, but when she is reacting to a gift, everyone just jumps up to an 11.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Rachel West.
From where?
St. Fernando Valley.
What's the worst Christmas gift you've ever received?
Towels for the kitchen, because Grandma said the towels needed replaced, and so she just got new towels.
And what'd you say when you got them?
I said, thank you so much. I appreciate you, because you're not going to say anything to Grandma.
This is where people have to overact and be so thankful for things that they don't like. How would you overreact to getting that gift again? Then so say, I'm so thankful.
Oh, wow! New kitchen towels? I am just so thankful.
See, if you go, you cannot give that level of energy for kitchen towels. It will definitely be complete red flag that you are faking the excitement and you don't care.
Yeah, because no one has ever gotten excited about kitchen towels.
You thought my kitchen towels were not good. You got new kitchen towels from me without me asking. That is so nice. Thank you so much.
See, that's pure excitement right
and
there.
she's like, oh, good.
I knew I
I'll get them
nailed
for
it.
you next year.
Something like that, probably. Gracias.
Oh, okay.
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 You have to say it in multiple languages?
She has to get ready to thank her grandma in multiple languages.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's another person that was appreciative of, and then of course, we heard from Sam, but Sam's the guy that says if you raise your pitch high enough, that's how everyone knows you're lying.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. I'm glad you like it.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
And understand, Allie, that when you give us our presents, we all have our fake, excitement ready to go, and it'll be something along the lines of what we say to Omar, but we mean, but we'll say to you in a way that we don't mean, like this.
All right, let's try it again. Merry Christmas.
Oh my God!
Okay, I'll take it.
That's the level of excitement we get.
They should have some kind of a service, an anonymous review service like Yelp, but for Christmas gift giving, or just gift giving in general.
What type of person, what type of gift giver you're dealing with?
Yeah, or
Are they good?
like here's your review of how good you are at getting gifts, and you get anonymous. You can give a review 1 to 5 stars anonymously on how good you were at giving a gift. Then you know your profile. Okay, I got to work on my gift game because I only have 4.2 out of 5 stars as a gift giver.
Alex, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, so I have a story about my mom being the worst gift receiver.
Okay, being a bad receiver. Go ahead.
So she has this gift in her lap, and somehow the conversation gets on wind chimes. I don't remember how, but she is going on this rant about how she hates wind chimes, like with a passion. They're the most annoying thing in the world. She doesn't understand them. Like even if they're a neighbor nearby, hates them so much. Proceeds to go back to the gift opening, opens her gift, and it's wind chimes. And we're there with the person that gave her the wind chimes, and then she proceeds to awkwardly backtrack about how these wind chimes are
different.
These ones are nice.
These ones are, these, look, and then she plays them, and she's like, oh, that's nice, it's not too much.
Yeah, it's why you got to be careful what you say. You don't want to share too much too early before you do too much opening, because you start bad-mouthing and going, oh, man.
Yeah, you got to remain neutral.
Right.
Say nothing.
I want an iPad, not this crappy Kindle Fire thing, and then also you open it up and you got a Kindle Fire.
Or you talk about, another gift that somebody gave you that you hated, and then you get the same exact thing.
Allie, of course, she does a great impression of wind chimes, by the way. I don't know if... Omar, do you have that on the ready, Allie's wind chime impression? It's spot on.
Find it.
I can do it live.
We don't get to use it nearly enough, but when we get a wind chime call, we must have Allie's...
no.
That's
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's your broken wind chimes. Those are the wind chimes you get.
That's another one that's, I think, highly problematic.
I don't know what that is right there. So there you have it. Work on your acting chops before you receive gifts you hate this holiday season. the smallest. It's the Klein-Ally show all back together again. Omar was not here last week, but we did the re-bit. It was the second time we've taken an old Kevin and Bean bit that they haven't done in many, 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 many years. Tried it out, tried to give it new life. We did the bark for meat as opposed to the honk for meat, which is how they did it because the lawyers just refused to let us let people tie up traffic in Southern California honking for prime rib, so we let dogs bark for meat. He said it was not great. His official score was it was not necessarily worth doing again, but doesn't mean we won't do it again. And then we said, what is the next idea you have for us? And he told us this.
But I have something new to pitch you. And you have 1 week to do it with Almost Acoustic Christmas. And we used to do a contest called Naked with Grandma.
Okay. Are you doing this just to sabotage us?
Nope. Naked with Grandma. People go over to their grandma's house. The listener has to strip down naked and take a picture with their grandma who's fully clothed.
Now, Omar, before we continue with this charade, I just want to confirm, as someone who spent many years working with that show, is Naked with Grandma a real thing?
Oh, it's legit. Yeah, for sure. And if my memory serves me right, I think back in the day, like a lot of people didn't have, well, the fancy phones didn't exist for sure, but I think a lot of people didn't have even the new digital cameras, so people had to have Polaroid cameras to shoot them that way. So
much
creepier.
So much creepier.
Yeah. So it was a lot of work, and man, everybody who did it did reap the rewards of getting good tickets.
So the grandparent is not naked. They're just there doing what a grandparent does, sitting in their favorite chair. And then the listener...
Yep,
it gets
their grandkid
naked
usually
behind the. I guess that they
Does
can decide.
Does the grandparent usually know?
Oh yeah.
So they're posing together. This is not like the person is naked in the background.
It's not like they're photobombing.
No. They're side by side. With usually the grandkid has the arm over the old person.
Oh,
yeah, it's hilarious. And one time, I believe one of the winners showed up, and she was a very attractive woman, and she actually came in naked or some weird thing like that, if my memory serves me right, yeah.
And everyone who provided this picture would receive tickets, or just the best picture would get tickets?
Back in the day, it was usually one winner. It was just whoever got Naked with Grandma picture down to KROQ, whoever was first would get the tickets. So maybe there was multiple people attempting, but whoever was first.
Vanessa did inform us after Kevin pitched us this idea of our next reboot that there is something in the fine print about contests here that we are not allowed to encourage or require any sort of nudity or something else.
How many of these rules were just created because of Kevin and Bean?
A lot of them.
Exactly.
I mean, the fact that they put that specifically in there leads me to believe it was because of this.
Right, because the idea would be that we would be, somehow swayed to give tickets
It says here, no using old people as props.
No, we can use old people as props.
That's
fine. We can work ourselves around that. So I'm now trying to figure out how can we work around so we could still bring back a holiday tradition as classic as Naked with Grandma.
Just hope that they're not listening and do it anyway.
Right.
I think that's the best mode.
That's got to be the thought process. We'll get a post up with exactly how we plan on pulling this off between now and Saturday.
And we'll have AI generate naked pictures with our grandparents now.
Right, just so you can get a sense of what it looks like. But if you plan on being around a grandparent in the next week and you're of legal age, of course, there's an opportunity here to potentially bring back a KROQ classic.
Yeah, and what's even creepier about it is that back then when they did it, there was no social media, so they just took pictures and sent them to Kevin and Bean.
Yeah, they didn't even get the glory of a couple random likes. I mean, that was...
They just took a photo and then they got it in the mail and they were like,
Yeah, they probably had to go wait for that to get developed, too. They just sit there and wait for that. Got a hand in the envelope with their picture.
Photos, physical photos here.
And Omar, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you recall in the pictures, would people get creative as to how they would cover themselves? Like
I don't remember. Usually it was just, the hands over the junk, usually, you know,
classic.
or the ladies, one hand down there and then the other one on their boobs.
Hand bra, right, I got it.
909 had a question. Does it have to be my grandma or any grandma?
That's a great question.
Oh, I think it has to be your own because that's a, added creep factor there.
Right, so it has to be your own. You couldn't just go to an old age home and strip down naked, take a picture.
Right, yeah. You're not going to go see some old person with dementia or whatever.
Right.
They don't know what they're doing.
Well, that would be the best case scenario, right? Is that you have a grandparent that's either visually impaired or says crazy stuff all the time.
Or they're going to forget it like 30 minutes later.
They call your mom and be like, I think Steve was here today and he was naked. You'd be like, all right, Grandma.
Grandma, stop. Is it a bad day?
So we're figuring out exactly how to pull this one off, but I guess we'll hold on to at least one. Maybe that'll be the final pair we have to give away on Friday.
Start taking them pictures.
So if you are around, we have to figure out exactly. Vanessa's not happy about this, but we're going to figure out a way to do it because this is the challenge that's been put in front of us.
All right, if Naked with Grandma doesn't work out, we do Naked with Vanessa.
Ew, no.
Okay, so we're going to go back to Naked with Grandma. That's back
It's your
now.
choice, Vanessa.
Back now.
Naked with Grandma.
Can it be Naked with Grandpa, or is that even weirder? Like, is there
I think
something?
Grandpa is creepier.
What about awkward with grandma? So you have like sexual, suggestive positions.
No, Jake, you're taking all the fun out of it like you usually do.
So bark with Grandma.
Now we're talking.
Just let it jingle.
Now we're talking. So take a break. Listen. Keep an eye on our socials. We'll figure out exactly what we're looking for, but it will be this week. We have to act quickly because we got these tickets. In fact, we'll have another pair to give you. If you don't want to be naked around any relatives, in 15 minutes, all you got to do is be caller 20. 800-520-1067. We're back with your news and that after this.
Just a friendly holiday reminder that mistletoe is poisonous for dogs and careers. I learned my lesson, HR. Never again. Sorry about that. Klein.Ally Show. KROQ.
KROQ, Klein.Ally Show. It is Monday, but we got a big week ahead. Lots of stuff to look forward to, including KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, which can you believe it, Allie? It's happening on Saturday. We barely started talking about it yet, and here we go. It's already happening this Saturday at the Kia Forum. Plus, we have that live Showtime podcast is going to take place Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday night. So lots of things to get into. We, of course, kick things off with this positive message from last week's shows.
After listening to Allie's Box of Shame confession on Friday's show, I think y'all need to change the name of the show to Kevin and Flicks Her Bean.
Kevin and Flicks Her Bean will kick off a brand new hour in moments. But first, there's this, your ADD News.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Maybe this weekend you hit up a mall Santa or a Christmas market, but nothing can get you in the holiday spirit quite like Melania Trump reading Christmas stories. And following a decades-old tradition, Melania Trump went to the Children's Hospital to spend time with young patients and offer them support to their families. And she did that by reading How Does Santa Go Up the Chimney? And here's how it went.
So today I will read the book, How Does Santa Go Down the Chimney? Will read the book, How Does Santa Go Down the Chimney? How does Santa do it? How does it work?
Oh my God.
Does she suffer from the same thing Vanessa suffers, that she's been in the United States forever and still has that thick-ass accent?
Yes. Her and Vanessa studied in the same, they got the same broken course.
They're the same Duolingo.
Later in the show, can we get that book from Vanessa? And I would like to have her read some of that.
Every day. Only if you're sick children, though. We only will do it to sick children.
And if you're a healthy child, by the end of it, you will feel like a sick child.
Right.
But it is amazing because it does seem like over time her accent has gotten thicker and thicker.
Yeah.
I mean, does he cinch up his belt? Or shrink himself down to the size of a mouse? Or stretch out like taffy and stab in one leg.
You know, somebody actually...
Kids keep calling for morphine. More morphine. Morphine.
Please. Somebody put some some creepy backtracking to this.
How
That
does
somebody would be
Santa do
me.
it?
That was you?
I put this together.
Oh, my God.
Because when I heard it the first time around, I was like, this sounds like an evil villain reading this to kids.
Totally.
Like
I mean,
that.
they're
Yeah.
saying, like, it's Merry Cringemas, of course,
Yeah.
it always is with her.
How does it work? Does he cinch up his belt? Or shrink himself down to the size of a mouse? Or stretch out like taffy and stab in one leg?
Make her stop, Mommy.
Maybe Santa can turn into fire.
Oh, man.
I would imagine a kid being like, am I hallucinating at this
Yeah,
point?
what is
Is this
happening?
the end? Is this the light at the end of the tunnel?
That
This
could be
is
the
just-
story of Krampus she was reading. That European Santa villain. Could be Krampus.
All right, finding mushrooms out in the wild can be a very time-consuming money saver, and usually I love time-consuming money savers, but this can easily kill you. And California officials are now warning foragers to do your research before you go out and double-check before you eat anything, because someone just died by accidentally eating a death cap mushroom in California. And once you know the name, obviously, it's clear you should not eat that. But this year fuels the growth of these types of mushrooms, and the fact that we've had all this rain just makes mushrooms grow like crazy, and they look a lot like the safe ones. And now there have been several cases, all in California, where obviously I just had someone die, but there have been poisonings where kids and people had to go to the hospital, and I guess one person needed a liver transplant because these things destroy your liver once you eat them.
Let's get some for Jake. He loves mushrooms.
And somebody just found them in a local park.
But,
it
Elliot,
wasn't even like you were in the deep woods and stuff.
Are these people looking for mushrooms to make them start hallucinating, or are they just looking to eat mushrooms?
People just like picking mushrooms.
Oh, I don't get that at all.
Oh, I get it, but
It's
I don't
fungus.
have the...
How do you get that? It's fungus.
I get
go to
fungus.
the store. I go to the Stater Brothers, man.
Yeah.
That's where I want my
Yeah,
fungus.
but those mushrooms are crappy. If
What?
you go out into the
What?
wild, you can get really, really good tasting mushrooms.
These are truffles or whatever.
Yeah, you can find special mushrooms that are super rare, but you have to know what you're doing. It's like panning for gold. You have to know
There's no
exactly
way
where
that's
to go.
real.
Yeah, oh yeah. I know people that go and do this on a regular basis.
Wow.
This was someone.
It's like dumpster diving.
This was someone who took the mushrooms, Allie.
You
and
know a bunch of dumpster divers.
This is someone who ate the mushrooms they found out in the wilderness. Listen to this. They are messed up.
How does Santa do it?
This is when the mushrooms
does
hit.
it work?
Yeah, this is.
Does he cinch up his belt?
Oh no, man! I ate a death cap.
It's a death cap working slow.
And then some good news for the holiday season. If it seems like you're spending a crap load of money right now, yes, you probably are, but you're spending less than you did last year. And consumers have added $16 billion in credit card debt so far this year, but they said that is slowing compared to last year. And now we are just, I think, about at a $1.33 trillion of credit card debt total.
Yeah, but think of all those points we've earned. It's all about the points.
Hey, I'm going to redeem a bunch of points
Yeah.
this week,
Yeah,
okay?
you still get the points if you're in debt, I think, and that's what it's all about.
Sometimes
the
you get 10 times the points.
10 times the debt points. I love those.
FM in
points.
HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, let's get your ass on the floor. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas happening on Saturday at the Kia Forum. Perhaps you were waiting in line there yesterday all day to get yourself some of those Foo Fighters tickets for that big charity event happening in January on Dave Grohl's birthday. But we're going to be celebrating the birthday of Amy Lee of Evanescence. I got it out that time, no problem. At the Forum on Saturday, and we'd love you to be there. If you want to be on the floor, all you got to do is be called 20 right now at 800-520-1067.
Amy Lee said no gifts, please, which really means bring gifts, right? Doesn't that always mean that?
No gifts means that a few people will show up with stuff, and then you're going to feel like an a-hole if you listened. You're almost better off saying nothing. If people say nothing, I sometimes just feel like I don't need to bring a gift. And when they say no gifts, I feel like they're testing me. Mm-hmm. And now I do need to bring a gift.
You know, it's funny. I went to a baby shower, and there was nowhere on the invitation did it say no gifts, please. And I was the only person who brought a gift.
Huh.
I was like, what's happening?
I think everyone's just kind of tapped now.
But everyone also just bought stuff from the registry, and they're like, there you go. Just going to send it to your house.
So
kind of
anyway,
takes the magic
we
out
got
of
the gift of tickets for you. We'll do it every hour, all day long. All you got to do is be ready to call and get yourself 2 on the floor for K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas. And the number, once again, is 800-520-1067. Jake will be very upset. We have some breaking 6-7 news to share in just a moment. Jake is going to... I think Jake is the reason for this. I think that Jake may have single-handedly mushed 6-7 once and for all. I think people are way past it, and it's super annoying when Jake does it, but now...
It's also super annoying when everyone else does it.
Nah, I think it's funny when kids do it for some reason, but when adults do it, it's... Especially when Jake does it,
when any adult does it,
when Jake was so late to get in on it. I mean, if you think about it now, this conversation's been going on months here on the show. I think the first time we played it, was my kids talking about it. I thought they were talking about 69ing. I was like, I can't believe my kids learned about that.
Oh, that's right. God, that was
you're
months
so proud
ago.
of them.
I was so proud that they knew about it.
You're like, hold on, this is something I know. It's 6'9". Let me show it to you.
I didn't say I'll show it to you. Said if I had done that properly, neither you would be here right now. Let me say hi to Caller 20, which puts us on Hugo in Huntington Beach. Good morning, Hugo.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. You're doing much better, though, because you are Caller 20.
No way. Are you serious?
We don't joke about such things. We're not allowed to, according to the lawyers. You'll be at K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas this Saturday.
Oh, my God. Thank you. My birthday is this Friday, so that's going to be a great way to celebrate it.
We'll plan that we pretend that we planned it. Yeah, we did it for you. But
20 is not as cool of a number.
No, but you know what? Congratulations, and wear something comfortable because you'll be on the floor right up front the whole time, all right?
Floor 'em.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let's give you this one from Sublime, and then we will tell you this breaking 6-7 news that will forever shape the landscape of Southern California.
Hey, yo, net bangers. You got about 5 seconds to turn that volume all the way up. This one, it's for the fans. Hey, shout out to Ghost here for doing the most. Let's toast this West Coast radio morning show. I don't know if I chose this life or if it chose me. Either way, we going live with Klein and Ally. Yeah, we all down and kick it. If you're feeling lost with your life, well, you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of crickets. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We are the net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers.
I'm a young MB on the MIC. Sorry, onion queen, I'm the only 10 I see. Just started to grade, I'm smarter than Johnny. And there's no need to hate Klein, I love my daddy. Shout out to best friend, me and Vanessa in the school, you're volleyballing again. We're 47 inches tall, that's why they call us twins. Don't trip, I don't know what is a succulent. What is a succulent?
Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, Doc? That's Greek Karita with Eric the Glide Sky High and fly touche. Go visit Lewis and Forever out in the Bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2.0 over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust the BB on the freaks and we'll get you all blocked. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Hey, yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are. There's way too many to listen to song. Alex G, Danny G, Mags, Sarah J, Neil, Kevin, and Phil the Plumber. Feature Jarrett, Mr. Mask. Hey, yo, Donovan, Ray, Carlos, Zeke, Mike, Crone, and Aaron. Blink, Budget Chicken. Hey, if I didn't get you, man, I'll get you on the next one. Grow the show.
K-Rock Klein Ally Show. I never thought that 2025 would be the year that I would be completely preoccupied by searching for Labubu's and Lafufus and 6-7s, and yet we look back on the year, and that's what most of my time has gone to. And I regret it deeply, and I regret even more the fact that we brought it up on the show, even though we are K-Rock 106.7, 106.7. We've been saying 106.7. We've been saying 6-7 for years, before anyone else. And then all of a sudden it became, memeable and viral, and you could tell it officially wore out its welcome when Jake started doing it. So much so that Goat Line is now full. There's like hundreds of calls here that are just basically saying, Jake, shut up.
Can we tell Jake to shut the
Jake saying 6'7" must be stopped. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Very pleasant person.
You
Can
think-
you tell Jake to shut up,
All right, well, I'm not going to play all the messages.
It doesn't work, guys.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if we tell him to shut up. He is, as soon as Jake gets something in his head, it's impossible to get it out.
This is why he definitely has the...
Asperger's?
Right. Big time. Big time. Trunk burgers and ass burgers is what I call Jake. And the reality
Six
is...
burgers.
All right, see...
What?
Now,
That makes no sense.
And speaking of burgers and 6'7", I can't believe it has happened. It's come to this. But In-N-Out has just announced that they will no longer be announcing order number. They will not do a order number 6'7" anymore because they don't like all of the craziness that happens around that moment.
Well, because people just gather and wait, and they don't even, I don't think half of them are even ordering anything.
No, they're all ordering. In fact, you can't stand in there and smell it without ordering it. So the reality is it's probably good for business. If they were to look at the numbers, they would probably say we're doing better now because even if you're just going there to be a part of the let's go watch everyone yell 6'7" and cheer, you're still going to go like, you know what the hell? Get a double animal style while I'm here.
Yeah, but this is just going to translate to another number. Isn't 4-1 already the thing?
Yeah, 4-1's already in.
41 or 41. So they're just going to make it 41. They can't eliminate. They've eliminated the 69. They've eliminated 67. They're going to eliminate 41. Eventually, well, they're going to run out of numbers.
Right.
You can't eliminate them all.
'Cause they
we can make a sex joke about any number, all right?
And 6'7's not even. It's just a stupid thing. It means
nothing.
6'9", they got rid of that because they didn't like hearing people snick.
Guess a bunch of old poop pervs were like, 6'9".
Yeah.
And then the kids are like 6'7".
So at some point, what are they going to switch to now? They're going to have to go to like the DMV system of calling your order there.
A46
terrible. It's a slippery slope, and I feel like by them saying that we are, because this is the news as of today, In-N-Out is no longer going to be giving away order number 67. And if that is, God damn it, Jake.
Aren't you?
I'm thinking about changing K-Rock's number now. We should move to another frequency because if we can't get Jake to stop.
Man, after all these years, the frequency would finally change just because of 6'7".
Because of Jake, because of how Jake has absolutely ruined it now.
Yeah, but I would imagine that these things help In-N-Out's business, just like you said, right? And then when Chipotle had that whole trend where everybody was filming themselves going into Chipotle, and they said that it was harassing the workers and things like that. But Chipotle was on every TikTok and in every conversation, so what do they care? I mean, it's free publicity in a way, right?
As soon as the word got out that if you didn't look happy when they scooped your meat, they had to give you more meat or something, that people just started going there and seeing if that was true.
Yeah, and they noticed that when they were being looked at and filmed, that they would give you extra scoops.
So once again, I don't know why. I do know why they've decided to call it, but I've been in and out a few times since the 6'7" thing has started.
Do you want to lead the Bring Back 6'7" movement?
I would like to. Well, we should talk to our friend, the president of In-N-Out.
Outside of the In-N-Out.
Wasn't she going to come back on with us, Vanessa? Lindsay Snyder, the woman who runs In-N-Out, the head of it.
Yeah, if she comes in person.
Yeah, but I would like to talk to her about the 6'7" rule that they're changing and see if we can convince her to put it back on the menu. I mean, at least put it back in the order and put 6'9" back too.
I know, and then we'll bring her in here and we'll ask her, and she'll go, no.
Yeah, I
and
know.
We'll go, all right.
But at least she'll put some thought into it. I think it's
she puts thought into everything. She's very detail oriented. She's not just somebody who sits back and watches the money roll in. She has a lot of say over the day-to-day operations. It was probably her call.
According to the website, according to the text line, 6'7" comes from the demon god. Kids don't even know what they're promoting.
Well, that's
so now Jake thinks it's even cooler.
Well, that South Park was about Labubu summoning the devil. I bet 6'7" does too. Cool.
The only reason we like Jake saying it is because he sounds like Speedy Gonzalez when he does it. Now I'm offended as well, so he should stop immediately.
All right.
67.
Okay.
That's racist.
That is a real problem, man. That is a real problem.
I think we've eliminated it now.
All right,
here.
so now
Banned.
Jake has done his job, and we've officially now added that to the things that this show is mushed. 6'7" has been mushed as well. When we get back, we will figure out who on the show, if we have time, actually. I don't know if we'll have time for this. We may have to save that for tomorrow, Allie. But we do have... this will make you feel nice as we tug at your heartstrings. One of the many charities that benefit from you buying tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. Para Los Ninos does a lot of stuff It means for the children, but really they do a lot of stuff for families all over Southern California. And we will have them in our studio in a moment to explain exactly why you should feel good about yourself.
Andale, Stixie.
Oh, yikes. I think especially now that's not the best thing to say.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Again, shut up!
Stop talking.
That's a good Speedy Gonzalez.
Jake.
No, we passed that.
Can we tell Jake to shut the up?
It's almost Christmas. This is your last chance. Every hour on the hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets on the floor.
There's nothing quite like Christmas in Los Angeles.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025. Presented by Pepsi.
Saturday, December 13th, Kia Forum. Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence. We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year.
Evanescence.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim from Rise Against. We are playing the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Rise Against.
We are rocking and rolling right now, man.
All American Rejects.
It's Jacoby from Papa Roach, and we'll see you guys at the KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Third Eye Blind. Wet Leg. Social Distortion.
Get the message.
The Paradox.
Hey, it's Ryan from Yellow Card, and I'm so excited to announce we're going to be playing KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas 2025.
Tickets on sale now. Details at KROQ.com. Proceeds benefit Al Wooten Junior Youth Center and Para Los Ninos. From Pepsi. Holidays deserve Pepsi.
We talk a lot about KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas because it is officially the time of year for that. 34 years it's been going on in Southern California. We've brought hundreds of bands and tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that have been there at the shows. And then we think about all of the people that have actually been helped as a result of you going. And it's an honor and a privilege to have in our KROQ studios right now from Para Los Ninos, one of the many organizations that we have supported over the years. In fact, before we introduce you guys to Drew and Christina that are here, Allie, do you know how many years KROQ has partnered with this organization?
I don't. How many?
I don't know. Let's ask Drew and Christina. How many years have we been doing this together?
We think close to 20.
Oh,
That's
wow.
incredible.
It feels like 20 at least.
Yeah, definitely before our time at PLN. So
That's amazing because, you think about it, people obviously buy tickets for the most part to go to a concert because they want to see the bands, they want to have a fun night out. And then you realize there's also this great little community charity aspect of it. And over the years, if we've been doing this now close to 2 decades, I mean, that means a lot of support that KROQ has helped with you guys and you guys have helped with the community.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think about. Like, I always talk about Para Los Ninos is a big family, right? 16 locations, 400 people that work with us as employees, tens of thousands of people that we are just in partnership with, the families, the children, the youth, across all of our programs. But I always say, you know what, if you are a supporter, whether that's you go to a concert like Almost Acoustic Christmas, the two of you, welcome to the family, or you are part of the family.
Thank you.
And when people buy tickets, and obviously some of this is going towards you guys, what is their money going towards exactly?
that's a great question. The funds go directly to our families. So operate early education sites, charter schools. We have a youth workforce program. We provide family services and mental health services. And so for folks who are buying a ticket, you are directly supporting families who are in the greatest need in Los Angeles. 93% of the families we serve live in service planning areas for the county that experience the largest number of homelessness and food insecurity. And so if you think about where these families are coming from, it's really important that we provide these additional services. So it's not just a child walking through our doors, but really the whole family, and we wrap around them to make sure that they have everything they need.
And with over 16 locations around Southern California, you're helping tons of different communities. And I do believe, and I don't want to speak out of school here, but we talk a lot about mental health. I think it is becoming more and more of an issue that's hitting kids younger and younger too. And that you guys are the only organization that is doing that for the Skid Row, all the people that live around Skid Row. Children are in the Skid Row area. You guys are very focused on mental health.
Yes, we are the only children's mental health provider on Skid Row. And so, something that is important to note is that a lot of the systems that are built for homeless folks or in the city and the county are designed for single adult individuals, not for families. And so Para Los Ninos is really trying to bridge that gap to be able to address some of those underlying issues for folks who are unhoused, who are experiencing some type of homelessness, and the mental health piece is crucial to that. And so we, through our work with the Department of Mental Health and the Department of Children and Family Services in the county, we're able to provide those services. Our specialty is children ages 0 to 5 and their families.
Wow.
But we also work with youth, older youth up to age 24.
And is the therapy, if you don't mind me asking, is it for individuals and the families, family therapy? Because that is so crucial, especially for underserved communities, to get that fundamental support, especially on a weekly basis with the same therapist.
100% agree with you. And I think what's really important about our work is that, again, it's not that child just walking through the door, it is that whole family. So what we've been able to do is, because of the trust we're able to build with our families, usually it's something that's identified in a child, and then we can say to the parents, hey, this is what we're seeing, and the parents then come into the fold. And so we're working with the child, sometimes in a classroom setting, sometimes just individually, but then the parents take a big role in there too, because we want to make sure that they have every resource available to them to help their child thrive. And so that's where I think our expertise is, and what we've been doing in Los Angeles now for 45 years.
It's nice to get the tingles, even when you have a little buzz at Almost Acoustic as well. And, you get that warm, fuzzy feeling knowing that some of it's going to a good cause. Right,
and you guys, I'm going to let you do the exciting announcement, because people that go to your site and help contribute actually have an opportunity to have an even more amazing night at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Yeah. Anyone who donates $25 or more between now and Thursday, December 11th, will be automatically entered to win 2 tickets to the Almost Acoustic Christmas concert. And you can do that at paralosninos.org/KROQ.
That's really cool. So now people can go to, once again, Para Los Ninos. It's PARALOSNINOS for the children, right?
Good spelling, Klein.
Thank you, guys. .org/KROQ. Of course, you can register, donate $25. That money is going to go to a good cause. You can feel good about yourself. You know that you're helping families in our community. This is people that we are encountering. You're potentially walking by. Your kids may be friends with kids that need more support, and you also will end up potentially getting some tickets to go to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. That's the cherry on top. But even if you don't win, you still win.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and you said it before. Like, there's a stigma about mental health, right? That's there. But a lot of what we do is about breaking down that stigma. You can go into any one of our Head Start centers, our preschools, our charter schools, and I always tell people, you're just as likely to see somebody who's there to work on, your math standards, or they're a teacher. You're just as likely to see a therapist, a social worker, a case manager, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing,
right? Because
we all are holding so much. And particularly for the families that we have the honor and just the pleasure of working alongside. Like, you walk into our centers or our schools, and we are listening and making sure that, oh wait, you have a 17-year-old who's out of school. We have something for that. You have a family need around food insecurity or housing insecurity. We have something around that too. So it's really trying to be comprehensive, and as Christina said, it's like wrapping around the entire family and figuring out what is it that's going to help you get back on or keep on a trajectory of success.
You talk about the stigma, too, like breaking that cycle, because I think about my parents, so they're like, oh, no, I don't need to see a therapist.
Right.
You know, like, I don't need that. I don't need that. And if you change that early, like when you're a kid and you're just developing, you know, things that you are going to invest in just in your life, it's great. It's
also, if you think about it, you guys have been doing it for 45 years now. Some people that you probably worked with when they were 5, 6 years old have now are now probably thriving adults living still in Southern California. And who knows what that path would have been without the support that you're offering. So you don't even, we talk about the kids that we're helping currently, but all of the adults that are here now that were helped and supported by your organization for the past, 45 plus years. It's pretty incredible to think about. And so it really, in some ways, it's a donation for others, but in many ways, it's a donation for us all. Because it does help this community. And so I want to thank you guys for the partnership. It means a lot to us on a personal level that we get to be a part of it. And as much as we love to, as we said, the bands get all the glory and the spotlight, but we do always mention that this is one of the 2 organizations that we support year after year after year. And so hopefully this year we raise a whole lot of money for you guys because you're doing great work.
We really appreciate it and love the partnership and can't wait for the show.
Can't wait. We'll see you guys there December 13th, but don't wait around. Want to get your donation on the website before December 11th so that you can win a couple of tickets to the show as well. Any donation over $25 eligible to get yourself in the raffle or the drawing for those tickets. And Drew, Christina, thank you for all that you do for Southern California, and thanks for partnering with KROQ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Amy from Evanescence, and I have some very exciting news to share.
Here comes Santa Claus.
We are going to be playing KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas this year at the Kia Forum on December 13th. We're going to have so much fun. We'll see you there.
Ally show. Ally wants to know if something that she accomplished over the weekend is brag-worthy.
Oh, I know it's brag-worthy. I just
not.
want to know if you agree.
But it's not. But it's not, and anyone listening that knows what is worth... by the way, braggers in general are not great people. People that constantly feel they need to flex, they're working. But this is something where you are so desperate for some sort
Klein,
of positive praise.
If
Go ahead.
you did this, you would be bragging about it too, because you are the errand boy of the family. Right?
Yeah, you always brag about how you're an excellent car packer at Costco and you get in and out real quick when it comes down to letting people in,
and
like a parking spot.
When you can run an errand efficiently, there is something to brag about that, because there are right and wrong ways to run errands, okay? And I was able to, in 90 minutes, hit 6 different spots. Record-breaking errand efficiency, Klein. I went to the UPS store. I went to get cash out of the ATM. I went to Costco.
Well, first of all, first 2 don't even count. That's like
I went to
nothing.
6 different places.
Costco is a real thing. That's a destination.
Okay. Then
but the first dude, they count because they're errands. You have to get out and deal with the little line or whatever,
Yes.
especially this time of year.
I went to the UPS store to drop off a return, and there was a real old lady in front of me. She accidentally did Whole Foods drop off. It was a big problem.
On my phone, it says.
And then I had to wait for her to figure out how to cancel the return.
At the UPS store by me now, they just say throw it on the giant pile of boxes. We'll figure it out. I don't know any of
You
that
want
stuff.
a receipt?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
God, bye. And now is the time where everyone's doing that because everyone's gotten their packages.
I have no idea how any of that stuff gets where it's supposed to go because they literally just go. I was like, I don't even think I have a label on this. Just throw it on the pile. We'll figure it out.
They barely put something in a plastic bag just to
Barely.
shield it from everything else.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
That any of that stuff gets
So
there.
UPS store, ATM to get Christmas monies out.
How much money did you take out?
I took out $300.
And who's this for? One person or spreading it out?
Spreading it out. Who am I getting for $300
Yeah,
to?
this is for like 20 people.
Is this the $100 Omar
20,
gave you to
that's
give
generous.
Vanessa?
300 people.
Yeah. 300 people are going to get $1 on Allie's Christmas list this year.
Okay, then I went to Costco. Then I went to Vaughn's because there was a beer that everyone wanted that they didn't have at Costco. Then I went to the post office to drop off all of my Christmas cards. That's 6 different places, all in a 90-minute period.
Yeah,
I left at 3:30, and I was almost home by 5.
But, Allie, most of those things you did are like 5 minutes or less. They're 5-minute or less
but still,
errands.
I was like, ooh, I'm moving. Even the lights, they were in my favor. I was making a right. I was making a left. I found a good parking spot. Boom, right in there, right in there.
The parking is the thing of all of that. Traffic, maybe.
It could have easily taken 2.5 hours.
Could have. The parking is where you get, and this is the part that is frustrating. I know we're supposed to be all pleasant with each other this time of year, but I find that I'm getting so aggravated with everyone, especially in parking lots now.
People are driving like a bat out of hell, too. They're like, nope, not letting you in. F off. But you know how that feels. If you have a few different places you got to go. Oh, I also filled my propane tank at U-Haul. That was another place that I went.
You filled it or you traded? Swapped?
No, I got it refilled.
Huh.
You can get it refilled at U-Haul.
What is that?
That sometimes could take like a half hour.
I know.
If an attendant isn't ready.
Exactly.
Dude.
And he was right there waiting. $17 to fill my propane tank.
Oh, so that's why you do it. It's $2 cheaper?
It's way more than that if you buy a new propane tank.
No, if you swap tanks. Usually just do a swap.
About not $17.
$19 for a swap.
No way.
Yeah, you swap out. You bring him an empty tank. The guy gives you a new one. You leave.
Well, that's another thing. That's another 2 gifts I can give.
That's 2 more people. We're going to have the happiest holiday ever.
Accomplishment.
Wow, look at that. So, once again, is this brag-worthy in any way, shape, or form?
Absolutely.
Man, that's
Prove
sad.
me wrong.
That is so sad right now. Just think of all the things that people actually accomplish.
These are things women get excited about.
6 errands in 90 minutes.
Yeah, baby.
Allie is pumped. Takeaways from today's show. Get them to us. We'll share our favorites on the air. 800-520-1067. Wrap things up. Turn it over to Sluggo. And more of those Almost Acoustic Christmas tickets in 20 minutes here on KROQ.
I used to work at a treatment center for drug addiction. One day I convinced my boss to let me take them to a lowrider outing they were doing tattoos at the event, so I could send you the picture. I got 666 tattooed on the side of my head.
Congratulations, you have been decided to be the ultimate Foo.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Whoa, what happened? Is that your real voice?
That tattoo.
He went full Foo on us. He went underground Foo.
Oh, my God, he really did.
He's a scuba Foo.
You nozzing it or what? I know Foo like to nozz it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my God.
Congratulations on your transition, and also...
I don't think you need to transition further into a
Didn't it
man.
sound like the guy from Silence of the Lambs?
Yes.
He will put lotion on his body.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
There
Good
you
You
Al.
went Buffalo Bill on us.
Yeah, I'm here.
You self-pleasured yesterday on the 101?
Okay, I was...
To completion.
Yes. I know. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
I was on my way home, and I had my phone was in between my legs, and I was getting my phone, and then something brushed up against me, and I just was like, whoa. And then I was like, I probably could just, and then it just happened. It just happened. It was like within
It just
a very
happened.
short amount of time.
Give me between what exit and what exit.
Oh, my God. Tampa and Balboa.
Oh, my God. Between Tampa and Balboa?
Woo. Yeah.
That is
And
quick.
that's a cluster area, but it was actually pretty good yesterday. And then I was like,
Balboa!
I wasn't really watching Tampa.
What viral trend had people running into stores and mimicking a meme while oftentimes shaking their ass?
Come on, Boomer, give a guess.
I was working full-time during these days. How would I know?
That's so Boomer.
Oh,
Give
my
that man a
God.
point.
I was working, damn it.
That's good.
I was raising a family.
Harlem Shake. No one gets the point
What are you
on
doing,
that.
shaking your ass in a store?
I'm trying to stock the shelves here. You're shaking your ass with the stupid music on.
You said you hate tattoos and are never getting one? How judgy of you.
I remember these numbers. You'll need them, 800-520-1067. Before we do your takeaways from today's show, this is why we recommend you listen to the show for longer or download the podcast, because you don't want to miss a moment, even if it's a moment like this.
And now it's time for a moment with Kevin.
Next question, please.
Are you asking yourself for the next question?
No, I'm saying it now. Yes, go ahead, Klein. You're
Good.
right.
And next question. All right, sir.
Okay. You're hosting this game,
Wait,
man.
I thought someone else
Did you
was.
forget?
I thought Allie had the question.
Okay.
That was a moment with Kevin.
I get distracted. Now I have a lot of respect for Kevin Ryder. When I used to listen for years and go, that guy's an idiot and can't finish a thought,
It's harder than it looks.
I realized it actually is not harder than it looks for some people, but for me, and it's much harder than it looks. All right.
And that's hard to look at.
Takeaways from today's show, and then we'll do it again tomorrow with more VIP access, more floor tickets, and of course we're getting ready for the big live show that we'll be doing Thursday night. RSVP's filled up on the website, but that doesn't mean you still can't come and hang out, and I'm sure we'll bring extra stuff with us to give you if you want one of these Christmas cards. We'll be having those there as well, and of course VIP access and much more happening Thursday at Hollywood Park Casino 5 to 7 for a live Klein-Ally Showtime.
626, my takeaways, watching Klein and Ally is a great way to lose your job.
Yeah, poor guy lost his job because they claimed he was watching too much YouTube of our show during work hours on his, quote, work machine.
Bummer. 626, Jake has trunk burgers and Asperger's. 818, Klein's parents like to get touchy when they watch Star Wars. 818, my takeaway is Klein steals bananas because he can't spell bananas.
That's a good excuse if I get busted. You start typing it in. If it doesn't autofill, you just got to take it.
I don't know.
I got 2 in the ends, 3 ends, 4 ends, who knows?
How many ends? 925, my takeaways. Don't forget about Bob. And 424, my takeaway is everyone hates a wind chime, especially when Ally does an impression of
If you don't know what we're talking about, you should be listening to more of the show or watching on YouTube. We appreciate all the new listeners and all of you who have come back for more. We call you sloggers. Thanks for slogging along with us through the end of the year. You have a takeaway, Jake the Nerd.
Yeah, forget the audio sniper. Omar's a Salvation Army sniper.
Yeah, he's taking them out one by one. A lot less bells ringing this time of year ever since Omar made a Salvation Army his number one enemy right there. Allie, you have a takeaway?
My takeaway is Freddie Freeman, VIP. Freddie Forrest, LIP.
LIP. That's right. Freddie Forrest. Good luck in court today. That guy we met earlier today, and who knows what's
That
happening
guy's
with
going
him.
to jail.
Yeah,
guys.
my takeaway is Forrest is going to end up in jail.
Yeah,
Run,
sure.
Forrest, run.
Yeah. That guy, you better stay on the lam for a while. All right. Have a good day. We'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, Goat Line's open for you now, 844-956-GOAT. And that's it. Bye.
The world famous KROQ. KROQ Klein Alley Show.